Now I'm able to carry on. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes, it will. Hey, happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Let's make some disclaimers in here in the very beginning. One, Danny is going to not yell. I ain't gonna call nobody up. Yeah. Try. And we ain't gonna talk about the F-bomb. I'm probably drop it. I'm probably gonna drop it. This is not a hate stream. This is an informative stream. This is remember, we outside the box from now on. I'm in a good mood, y'all. I got on my dog mom shirt. Is it Gizzo? Oh, sorry, y'all. Because I want to show y'all how in a good mood I am. Like, I woke up. I'm not in a bad mood. Hey, Christoph, how you doing? Happy Saturday. Debbie, how you doing? King, Just John, how you doing? Jared, how you doing? How you doing? Dana, how you doing, sis? Happy Saturday. Just Beetle, how you doing, sis? How you doing? Cree, how you doing? Maria, how you doing? Allegedly, how you doing? Happy Saturday. Yes, all is well, sweets and beyond. All is well. How you doing, sweet potato? How you doing? All is well. I am good. I am blessed. Gamecock Jenny, how you doing? How you doing? Sarah Mofo Z, how you doing? Is that Sudi? How you doing? Welcome. Happy Saturday. I hope all is well. I hope all are good. I hope I've caught up and spoke to everybody in the building. I hope I didn't miss anybody. How's everybody doing? Okay, listen, y'all. I don't want to, I got my own ADHD, so I don't want to go too many places. I'm gonna stick to one thing, one topic, and one thing at hand. So I have over the last couple of months said more than once, Cheri. And he was like, dang, why is she picking on Cheri? I don't pick on anyone. But see, there's a lot of demons to me around here, and they almost are slithering around, like not even undetected, just on something. But what really it is here for you is I got to be in person with Cheri. And while in person, this is the year of revelations and the big reveals. What I saw rubbed me so wrong that then after what I continue to see is a lot of the things that are bad around here. Where we get real messy, then we get real messed up. So then we forget about the mess and you keep doing the same thing over and over again. So yesterday, I'm listening to Maria's, and as I'm listening to Maria's, Cheri comes in the chat. I think Caroline, because I'm not even really watching the chat. So the only way I know what's going on in the chat is if Maria says something. So then when I hear Maria saying like, oh, defending Dan, I said, wait, why is Maria defending me? Let me go back and rewind, because like I said, I'm watching it live. Let me rewind and see what's going on in this chat, because who is it? It's Cheri. Now, Cheri, you said I was up in Vegas banging on walls. This never took place. I have never, let me tell you something. When I was young, if I got real mad, I want to hit something, I punched the wall. I ain't going to lie to you. I ain't going to hold you. And if you watch me, you'll learn that I told you that bad habits we had before, when you look up and your kids pick them up and you didn't even have to do it with them, and they do it, you realize how bad it was when you had it. So, but anyway, but I ain't never punched no wall. As an adult, out in public just punching walls. Why was I punching walls? And then you had the nerve to say I was punching walls because I was being told to do something I didn't want to do. So let me tell you, I'm a big old kid punching a wall. No, if I don't want to do something, I don't do it. I don't do it. So that leads me to explain why she would even be saying I was doing something I didn't want. Cheri, from before we even went on the trip, started rubbing me wrong. The night before we went to Vegas, we all were in chat and all up there together. Mams, Terry Lynn, the B was up there, Cheri was up there, Crazy Cat, we all came through. We was up there. Ambulance Girl, we all was up there kicking it. But y'all, in this same live somewhere, Cheri starts talking about how her husband hooked her up with his best friend. I'm thinking, I don't be going out with nothing like this. And then when we got to the trip, she had all kind of attitudes because her plans wasn't going like they wanted. So from their end, she suddenly became, she could barely move. But I live by the motto that if we come together, we stick together. If one of our people weak, then like elephants, if elephants are together, they surround the weak so that they can still move safely. That's all I did with Cheri. I wasn't, but then after a while, I felt like Cheri thought I was the help. And I think she thought that I had commanders who were telling me what to do to help her. No, I wasn't. Actually, no one wanted to help you. It was becoming a burden. But when Cheri became the worst with me was when we had the elevator problem. When I was going to take this grown arse woman up to a room to make sure she got there safely. Because once again, at least I care. So I'm going to take her to the room. We talking about Crazy Cat Mama and Terry Lynn's room being on the other side. So we keep talking about their room that I go to the wrong floor. As soon as we get off the elevator, to me, it's kind of funny. Like, oh shit, we got off on the wrong floor. We didn't walk 8,000 steps when we got off. We walked around the corner. I said, oh, this ain't our floor. Because as soon as I turned the corner, I knew like, oh, duh. And when I looked at the number, I said, oh, I'm doing that because that's the floor they're on. You know what I mean? And so I go to tell her, she starts mumbling. But y'all remember, we're on an elevator together. If you mumbling, I can hear every word you're saying. So in her mumbles, she's telling me if I take her to the wrong floor, if I don't get her to the room, this is how she's talking to a grown ass woman. So when we get up, she's still mumbling. So now I'm talking as I'm walking in front of her because I'm walking a little faster. So I'm walking in front of her so I can get to the room before her, unlock this mofo, let her in and walk away. I'm walking in front of her. She's still mumbling. I'm mumbling. So then she says, shut the fuck up as she's mumbling. I stop. Skirt. I hit brakes. Skirt. I turn around. I say, Cheri, let me reintroduce myself. I am a grown-ass woman. Don't you ever talk to me like that or you'll be touching these walls. Talking about these hallway walls. You'll touch them. Because if you're talking to a grown woman like that face to face, oh no, I'm not going to wait to go home, call somebody up and then talk about you. I'm going to deal with that right there. I check her. I open the door. She go in the room. I walk away. I come dead downstairs. I tell Heidi and Terry Lynn, I just had to check the shit out of Cheri because she's not going to talk to me. She ain't gonna tell me to shut the fuck up. She ain't gonna tell me what I'm about to do. She ain't gonna tell me I better get her to the room. So I better. What am I to help? Did you mistake me for your caregiver? So by that night, so she stayed. She was at Circus, but that night she stayed in our room. Well, not even Heidi's room. So I'm staying in the room with Heidi. So when we come in, I come in 5 a.m. It's like 6 a.m. When I come in, everybody knocked out. And she sprawled across the bed. And I'm thinking because of what happened with us last, and I'm mature enough, she trying to set me up for a situation. So she could be a damsel in distress, so she could get all the attention she want, because she want attention. She would do stuff while we was on the trip, like, y'all, I'm just going to get an Uber and go home. And then when everybody be like, oh, okay, see you. You know what, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and go with you. And I'm like, what? It was a scene every hour and a half. But I still kept saying, y'all, let's just keep going. Look, let's kick it. We came out here. I ain't doing that. I didn't come to have no trip that's going to be on the internet because everybody want to click and view a bad trip. We all know women can't get along when they get together. Let's not do that. So that's what I was on. But anyway, so after that, I come in. She's there. I say, you know what? I'm going to get up in about 2 hours anyway. I'm not even going to go to sleep. So I started watching shit on my YouTube. Laying on the floor. And I'm in my spirit. I'm thinking, jump up and do. But I'm thinking, Danny, I don't want to catch a case in Vegas. So we get up. When Heidi gets up, she sees it. Like, why are you on the floor? And I'm like, oh, and I'm telling her. Because if I would have said something to her, and she would have responded wrong, we would have got into it. Like, we've already got into it. You've already told me to shut the fuck up. You've already told me what you think of me. So I get it. I'm human. That's not a black thing. That's a human thing. And I'm a woman, a grown-ass woman. So the next day, we have an incident. Me and Crazy Cat Mama go walk to go get the car. When we come back, automatically, the person in the incident should get in the car. Cheri jumps in the car and says, I got to get to my medicine. Like, basically, y'all figure it out. And everything was a joke to her. And she made disrespectful comments. She made comments about how if a black man was next to her purse, she had to check it. She said that. And when we came back, she was supposed to get outed then. Sitting on my hands. Because I knew everybody was going to start giving pity. Oh, hold on, where's she going to be? You know, we don't want to send her here. Why is she always in mass? She bragged about being an investigator. Like she would get all the intel. She know everything but what you ask her. Then when I seen her on Georgie's in October, where 1 minute she in there harassing William in the chat, then she gets blocked. Then she comes and says, no, I wasn't harassing. Oh, and I was under another. That's my other account. Sorry, I took my medicines, ate some gummies, and it's always that excuse. And really, I guarantee there's a lot of mess. I could feel I know you in. I know it. I could feel it even when I'm talking about you right now. Then I saw you in the chat. I'm like, she is literally in the chat saying I was banging on walls. I have no respect for you. I don't. You another example, just like I said over here, some of the worst people I treated like saints. I treated like, baby, they'll do scams and schemes. They can be whores and unfaithful. They can do anything, but it's okay if they do. It's here go the excuses. And then everybody supposed to be a part of the lie. No. Like I said, I did get called a nigga in Vegas by a foreigner who was driving a cab. And the reason I got called it is because Cheri was trying to cross the walkway coming out the hotel. And she was trying to cross the walkway. And he wanted to pull off so bad that he almost ran up on her. So I came up and started walking on the side of her. I was like, hey, wait, slow down. Just let her go across. That's all I said. And he said, fuck you, nigga. I said, but when he said it, Cheri but then soon as she got on the curb, she's like, I'm going to do this and I do that. Crazy Cat Mama jumped instantly on saying something. I was like, y'all think he hurt me? Y'all think that bothered me? A nigga is an idiot. Know it. Because first of all, they took a word that was a color, negra, and then made it a racial slur. So it really defined black. And really, my people are brown. We are shades of brown. We aren't shades of black. Black doesn't have shades. There's not shades of black. There are shades of brown. So first of all, we misinforming ourselves by saying black people. See, that's it. But black means negative. Even the color means negative. It's the loss of any color. So, you know what I'm saying? It's negative. The abyss is black, pitch black. Everything is bad. So we had to put it to black. So first of all, let's re-educate ourselves. But anyway, everything with her was about Mexicans. Oh, because I live in Arizona. I'm like, my brother live in Arizona. I'm like, damn, where does she live? On the border? In Arizona? Because everything. Oh, we said we want to go get some tacos. All I do is eat Mexican food. There's nothing around me but Mexican. I don't want to see no Mexicans. It got to a point where I finally said to her, like, girl, if you say Mexicans one more time. Then we go to a restaurant that's meant to joke, and everything with it was a downer. She was Debbie Downer, and the only time she got up was when something was happening on YouTube that was dramatic. Oh my God, they just did this. Because somebody just leaked this. Because I could tell you what was going on because she was knee deep in it. And then she goes everywhere, so she know I go everywhere, and I don't deny it. And I'll tell you where I don't go, and I've never been. And I couldn't tell you who these people are. And I heard their name. And somebody brought them up on their panel, and I might have saw them there, but I don't know who they are. And It's people you think you know who they are. You don't know who they are. So what? But I'm telling you. Then when we came back, suddenly when we making a joke about the whole hot dog, oh my God, we talking about it. She got something going on in her throat. She's sick. Who knew that? Who knew that? Who knew that? Who would know that? Who would make fun of that? Nothing about my characters come on here to make fun of nobody's illnesses. That's what y'all do. Danny doesn't come on here to do that, but I'm not afraid. And that's the one thing people get mad if you saying, even if it's my truth, this is what I observed. And after that, I made it clear I don't want to mess with Cheri because Cheri is messy. Cheri lies. Cheri gets selective amnesia when it suits her. And I'm really sitting on my hands with saying how I can't understand how she was coming on this trip and go have fun. And if somebody cancels suddenly, now she can barely move. I'm not buying any of it. I don't care who's selling it. I don't care who's buying it. I'm not, but I ain't bang on the walls. I didn't bang on you. I didn't. I didn't go into several times cursing you out. That didn't. And then finally, by the last night, by the time we got back to the hotel, you were at your hotel. But no one wanted to see you. No one. Everyone was disgusted with who you were that night. Not just me. The difference between me is I didn't forget you were like that. And then you continue to lie after that. And you continue, oh, you don't feel safe in my chat because Mikey come like Mikey be in my chat all day. People kill me with that. How come they only seem to come in your chat when it's the person that they don't like is there? You know why? Because they were sitting watching your chat, hoping people they didn't like, screenshotting. That's what they do. They screenshot shit. And then we're going to bully you with, look, I saw you there. Look, I seen you said it. Look, I saw you right there you're doing the same shit. Y'all are speaking on screenshots you saw. This is childish. And I'm only doing this because it isn't to hurt somebody. It's to say, you know what? This land of make-believe, like I'm just a justice hero, is really I am the biggest villains, is terrible. It's terrible to women, this bullying of women, where you at, who you with, why you did this, why you said that. And like I said, when it comes to the Terry Lane, I ain't shit in it. That ain't my motherfucking fight. I ain't jumping it. I ain't pretend I'm in it. Picking with Cheri ain't got shit to do with what they going through. It down. Because like I said, 2 months ago, I told y'all, Cheri, I'm this close with you. Because like I said, I watched that whole Georgie thing. And then when she came up and Georgie's like, oh, you know what, Cheri, I want to apologize to you. Because I remember a couple of years back when your situation happened, I don't remember anything. But girl, it's like you didn't remember you was under another account that happened to be called Cheri. Messing with Brooklyn. But I thought you don't like bullying. You troll accounts. You troll. So how could you not like bullying? It's what you do. That's why I'm so sick and tired. So this don't have to be all night. But don't keep going to chats bringing up my name and mentioning it. Because like I said, one of your biggest advocates on that trip was me. No one wanted you there. Take that how you may. But you acted a zip damn fool. You talk about somebody, own one. So that's what I said. I'm not the type that is, I decided I needed y'all to feel this way about somebody. So let me tell you something. No, what I told you was, and then I just see her and then she just more proud and she more still around doing it. And I know you doing it. And so I said a couple months ago, I said, ooh, Cheri, because I see you messy as hell. And listen, to anybody who like her, this is not that you should hate her. This is an awareness program right here. Because when I first got introduced with about Cheri before I met her, when I heard about her situation and what happened, I said, hey, y'all, this isn't right. And I spoke up about it as her situation and as a whole about people feeling like they're at the end because of this stuff. But here's the problem with this. From the time I met her to just watching afterwards, she does the stuff she swears she don't like. She is, oh my God, she is messy. And those type of people tell you stuff like when they dislike somebody, you gotta hate them. And if you don't, then you're not good enough. You must feel how they feel. No, I don't. So, like I said, when I seen that, I said, wait, it just sounds banging on house. That never happened. Matter of fact, Cheri, outside of when I just cussed you out, and outside of when one of the people we with laying on the ground, needing to go to the hospital, and you jump in the passenger seat of a car we have and say it's more important that you get to your medicine because you were an hour late. And I'm thinking, we've been outside for 2 hours. So that meant that you was already late. So that meant you left your medicine at the time you were supposed to take it. But now it's so important for you to get to your medicine and they can catch an ambulance. When you did that, before you drove off in the car with Cat Mama, I said, Cheri, you're a piece of shit for doing this. Those were the last words we said to each other face to face. That's not made up. That's real life. It happened. Cheri, I never banged on the walls. And by the time we left, I'm not even gonna lie, touching you could have happened if people got next to you because you were so wrong through that whole trip. But it didn't. So don't you dare make up a story of what happened with me. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I did nothing disrespectful. As a matter of fact, I kept the peace every time a fire started. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. And don't you start making, I was banging on walls. I guess I was a mad black woman banging on the walls. Why was I banging on the walls, Cheri? Never happened. I don't live in lies. I don't live in gossip. I don't live in clips. I live in truth. I live in what I seen, not what somebody told me. I live in that. And everything I've seen, I seen it. I seen it. No, you did it. 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 I never did. You did it. So you just like the people you're talking about stopping, or that you don't know what's going on, or you ain't following through, or you don't be there, but you're always there. You watch on double devices and triple devices at once. I can only imagine at home how many devices. Getting intel, clips, shots, sheens, things, this and that. I don't live in that world, y'all. And YouTube will never surround my world like that. You know what I mean? It's like it get too real. It got to get real. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean just real, but violence. I mean real. It got to get legally real. It'll get real because it got to be the example that this is not accepted, whether you like me or dislike me, whether you like who I'm with or don't like who I'm with, whether you like my race or don't like my race, whether you like my sexuality or whether you like my gender. It doesn't matter. That doesn't give people a right to bully on here. It doesn't give people a right to dox. It doesn't give people a right to, I could intimidate your subs. It's not right. And I will not be bullied, intimidated. None of that shit works here. It will only make me keep coming out here to show the example of, to show this setup, to show these dirty ass women. I'm never gonna stop that. I'm never gonna stop that. And I'm never gonna stop letting people be who they are and do what they want. But baby, when the line is me, I'm always gonna tell her, what do I have to hide? What am I ashamed of? Nothing. I ain't come on here to hurt nobody, dox nobody, none of that. And I still haven't. And may I've hurt somebody's feelings. I might have. Did I say like my opinions on something somebody might not agree? Probably so. That's it. But none of that, man. And like I said, I could Jones with you. I could whatever, because they doing it with me. They got to talk about my hair, my face, my lips, my this, my weight, my that. They go there. Then if I go back, then I'm wrong. They speak on me first. Then when I keep speaking, suddenly I'm the mystery. They don't even know why I'm talking about them. But like I said, Cheri never banged on the walls. That never happened. I did curse you out because you told me shut the fuck up. You did sprawl over the bed, all over the bed, and I laid on the floor to abort the situation. Okay? Because I was being mature while you were being childish, petty, and disrespectful to a woman that was being nice to you when you were getting on everyone's nerves. Everybody nervous. Gummied out. So, again, when we pointing fingers, and I'm not pointing fingers, I'm saying why I started peeping it, because around here, even when you tell people the truth, they'll go make up some other story. They'll say, "Oh, she doing this because it's no, 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 no." Rewind, because remember, y'all people, y'all listen, but you don't listen well, and you don't listen to the whole thing, so you don't understand the whole context of the conversation. And you don't. And if you go back, you'll see I didn't. Nobody was into it. Matter of fact, they were going out of town on trips with each other. So how would I have known they was getting into it? Nobody knew. I'm not on the side of neither one. I wish it wasn't going on the internet, but once again, it ain't my shit. But I said, when I said I cut the grass low, I decided that the people that and I said that, want to speak on my book. I would. And the hypocrites, the sheet washers, all of them, I wasn't going to be afraid. I wasn't. The bullying, you know what I'm saying? I don't care about people jonesing each other. I don't care what people do on their channel. Just like when they on their channel talking about me, I'm unlike them. I'm not going to take screenshots and video records of them talk about me. I don't care. Didn't I tell y'all a bitch that need a bitch that need a bitch that need a bitch ain't a bitch I'm worried about? No. Well, because we already know we're gonna do the same old thing. We're gonna dox your subscribers. We're gonna screenshot. We're gonna come in droves as trolls. We're going to we're gonna send pizzas and porn and whatever they do, tampons, whatever they do. It's all bullying. I don't care how you want to laugh at it on one side or hate it on one side. It's bullying on all sides. It's teaming up. It's the definition of bullying. It's what it is. And here's the truth. Sometimes in fighting it, you're going to become a bully too. You're going to fight just like them. Because you're going to feel like there's no justice in trying to fight the right way and standing up. Because that's they want to weigh you down. They want to weigh you down. They want to stress you out. They want you at home crying. They want you to take your life. And then these same people going to use the same things we all really going through in real life. The things that got people up in here, alcoholics, got people up in here fighting. And some of the people in these sectors that love this stuff, they fighting addictions, and this help them stay on it. It help them believe the world is just what they thought it was. It help them believe women just what they. I know don't trust nobody, but it is some people you can trust. It is. It is. And some of them so damn tired of fighting all the time. I'm just gonna get away from these nothing. No, sometimes you gotta stand and fight. You have to. And like I said, do I think Cheri works over here? No, I don't. I don't. But I think she's one of those silent ones that is sitting around here skating a mess. And has been for years. Has been for years. And once again, some of the worst villains around here, if you so much as say something about it, and they go to say, don't do it because they'll do this. Then why do they keep coming back here? I said it about John. I said it about Jules and she's doing. If these people are going to the breaking point, why do they keep coming back? But they don't come back to make something better or to prove that I fought and I'm better than them and I'm above this. They come back to do just the same stuff and then cry and whine about it. And then be mad at everybody who could see past it. Mad that I could see above it. And then just get mad. Oh, well, you know that person did it. People come in my chat. Well, Danny, why you saying that? It's people in your chat who did it. And 9 times out of 10, the person who's telling me this did it too. That's why they're telling you, because they know. If you know all the thieves, I guarantee you steal. Or you house the thieves, or you help them sell the stuff. But you're a part of the organization. Because they wouldn't be letting you know everything otherwise. If you know where they hiding the dope, bag it up, what they using to cut it with, I'm sure you're part of the game. You're either a client or in the game with them. Somehow you know. You don't just, I guess that's what they're using. No, you there. If you know all the dirt, like I said, all this gossip that ever come out, how come people already knew? And if it's so important that it's told to the world first, how come the world didn't know first? How come we find it out last? But it's a selected group of people that all hate the person we're about to talk about that knew. That's called ganging up on. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's definitely an attack. But since we ain't in war, why are we having attacks? And so if individuals have a problem, how come just like I just came up here and told you what my problem with Cheri was, where I got what I said about Cheri from, okay? That's not other people's problem. Notice I didn't throw in what other people might have had with her or other things she did to other people. I'm telling you my problem. These are actual factual things that took place. Okay? I watched this woman for 4 days straight. I felt her energy from the moment she walked in the restaurant. I watched her say things that would make you feel bad about it and then say something totally different afterward. Or something that contradicted it within hours. I didn't say nothing then. I didn't even go to nobody and start dogging her because I'm not that chick. The truth I get, and I got understanding. Mm-hmm. And one day she referred to me as a bully to her. And that bothered me bad because I thought if she's saying this is like 2 months after we went to Vegas, guys. This is 2 years ago. So if she's saying this, and it's not true because I never bullied her. Never. Ever. I never would. I never would. But I know the actions you do, it does bully people. It helps to bully people. And I know that. I watch you. I literally just in October watched you come in an account, do some shit, get blocked, then start IGing people to unblock you because it was an accident. Then come up on panel and state that, oh, it's because I had an injury and I be taking these gummies and all these painkillers and I didn't know I was even my other account. Wait a minute, time out. Why ain't you laying down getting some rest? Why ain't some of y'all, when y'all telling us how sick you were that you made these mistakes, why ain't you getting some rest and taking care of you? Huh? I told you that, Cheri, in person. If all this stuff going on with your health, go take some rest. Take care of you. This shit ain't gonna change. It's gonna be the same shit, different toilet. And if you don't like it, why you keep being there? That made me a bad guy, a bully. I made a joke about the hot dog. When me, Terry Lynn, and Crazy Cat Mama just went on a trip together, I got this big ass hot dog, and we all videotaped me trying to eat this hot dog and laughed and joked and same thing. We was regurgitating the shit we was saying in there. So, I'm not a bully, but you wanted that narrative out there. So, like I said, I've been watching you trying to snake in my name for a while. And so just because you think you was doing it silently, I told you I'm very observant. I'm very observant and I feel energy, baby. I sat right next to you and I watched you disrespect me when I was the only person that never left you behind the whole time. And so, yeah, Kat, when she came, and she could barely, and she still was trying to help you. But remember, I was with you a whole day before she was there. Remember that? Like I said, you was nasty. You mumbled under your breath half the time. You was messy. And there was times you thought you didn't know you was being messy, but I did. I did. Because then I ain't making up none of this. And like I said, we were standing outside the hotel and about to go live about you at 5 a.m. the night we was leaving before 6 a.m. flights. I had another day there, though. And if it wouldn't have been for the fact that everything was sold out and I spent, the hours doing that and just kicking it over, walking around Fremont side by the dispensary, but whatever. I was going to say something then. Yep. Because I was so disgusted. I was disgusted and I didn't want none of that in no parts of me. The things you stand for, the things you willing to do to your family, everything. I don't stand for none of it. And it told me your character. So please stop playing with mine. Please stop playing with mine. And I'm going to try to let this be my last address on you. Because like I said, what I wanted to address is you're very sneaky, trolling, manipulative, all of those things. So in this web of mess, you're part. I'm talking about all over, not just you think, here you go, she gonna probably sound Cheri and Heidi because they want to, because the main objective for some people is to destroy everything because they think that puts them closer. It's like the chick who think if I get rid of that chick, it's gonna be me, and it still ain't them, and it still ain't gonna be you. That's what it is. Messy, messy. Like I said, and I started talking about this, and first time I mentioned it was October, so I'm trying to see how this had anything to do with anybody but me. And I told y'all 3 weeks ago, I am who speaks for me. I don't stop and ask nobody for permission, get they Q&A, get they tidbits and they intel, and then I don't do none of that shit. I don't. I do not. And anyone who really knows me knows that. They know that. But on here, you got to define that. You got to say, oh, no. You know, when she talking about her, she really mean, no, she don't. That's what they mean. I'm not about to go and secretly talk to nobody about this, tell nobody what they, none of that. The only thing I'm going to tell anybody is, one, none of this shit should make anybody decide. Make your own decisions. Make your own decisions. And if you choose to rock with people that don't like each other, that's what you choose to do. And if anybody ever makes you feel bad for that, then there's something with them. Because here's the thing. I'm a content creator. So anybody who comes in here to watch, whether they come in the chat or don't come in the chat, they came to hear what I had to say. So to hold that on anybody else is already wrong. To attach that to somebody else is to me. I don't have a mind of my own. I do. I'm not a puppet. I'm not out here trying to say, hey, y'all, who is it y'all want to go after? Danny will do it. Come on, give me their name. They so scared. That's a bully. Them bullies. I can tell you, anybody know me know when me and Real got into it, I told only gang I'd ever, if we talking gangs, belong to be the vice lord. So I ain't come on here to gang with nobody. I didn't come on here to gang bang. I ain't gonna do none. That's dumb. We're grown. And like I said, half of these women fight, you put their gauge together, and we'll be back in prehistoric times, and we put all the age. I'm talking about the subscribers, the content, all. And I'm not age shaming. I'm just saying we too damn old. We too damn old that how we get together on some shit is all this shit. Because all this talking, what is supposed to lead to when we get together? Because I'd love to put the boxing match together to let people put their money where their mouth is. All this talk, because ain't no way we talking and doing all this to each other and people don't want to throw hands. Oh, no, I guess we just want clicks, views, and hold on, who got a super chat? That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. For what? So like I said, this bullying, this race baiting by throwing racial situations to divert from the crazy ass shit the motherfuckers is doing has to stop. This ganging up just to intimidate, bully. If you got a point, get it across. I just say I ain't got a point across. My point is, this wasn't brand new. This ain't got nothing to do with no. I'm not that narrow-minded like everybody else. I literally, your enemy is your enemy, not mine. And even if my enemy is if me and you got the same enemy, our issues are totally different. So I don't even need them to be together because I don't want them to forget when I'm attacking them, it's what they did to me. So I don't want a whole group and they forget. So now we're saying, wait a minute, because this is what these heifers going to do anyway. Then it'll be my situation is bigger than yours. So we should address mine all the time because how about we single-handedly? How about people get their own channels? How about this? Like what? So like I said, I'm not here for a war. That's the problem. The problem is that people been putting me in a war for 2 years, and now I'm finally just saying, you know what? Here's what I think completely about all this shit. That it's a bunch of bullies. And every time somebody pointing a finger, they do the same shit they point a finger about. It's a whole bunch of gatekeepers. And the idea of success around here surrounds and is built off hate. None of it's off positivity. None of it's off something good. None of it's really togetherness. And 97% of the people that calling each other friends can tell you bad stories of what they did to each other, what they've said about each other, what they gonna say about, and that's terrible. And I've been saying for 3 years that it's the worst example of friendships I've ever seen in my life. And it's the reason people don't know what a friend is. That they would even dare to do the shit they doing and say friend in the same sentence. It's enemy, which you should be saying my enemy. I got real close to my enemy. I broke bread. Well, that's what you should be saying because none of this is friendly. I remember we went in a chat years ago and somebody said, yeah, I remember my friend cheated on me, slept with my boyfriend, blah, blah, blah. I said, that wasn't a friend. Stop saying friend and shit. You shouldn't be saying friend. And we're older. So you should be able now to know that wasn't a friend. A friend is there with you. A friend is somebody that when it's all said and done, what they could have broke you with, they didn't. Because they never were trying to break you. That wasn't their goal. That's it. A friend is somebody who uplifts, not takes down. A friend is somebody who has your best interest in hand. They are help, not a hindrance. You know what I mean? That's all. Like I said, but on the internet, a friend is somebody who come in your chat every day and say, hey, friend, I love you. On the internet, a friend is somebody who is going to later talk about the deepest secrets you ever had with them. A friend on the internet is somebody who is going to later say all the worst things people ever said about you when they were standing with you saying it was untrue. That's a friend on the internet. Mm-hmm. And that's why if you go to Snapchat or anywhere that the kids are, they're doing stuff like taking pictures in their friend's house if they got roaches so they can out that they family got roaches. They doing stuff like showing that they girl borrowed somebody else's shoes because she couldn't afford it because she broke. They on there doing stuff like taking a video while somebody having sex with somebody so they could out that she slept with them. They in there taking a video of a girl getting ran through because they want to prove she a whore. See, because they looking at these adults and they saying, so you'll go and talk about my child having mental problems. You'll talk about my child trying to take their life. You'll show my children. You'll do this. You'll do for fun. Oh, for fun. Oh. You'll call my husband. Oh, for fun. And we like, yes, this good. Ooh, this some good gossip. Oh my God, this good. But then the same people be mad if somebody go to that woman's house and throw her out a window. Then they'll say, oh my God, she took it too far when she threw her out the window. She took it too far when she called my husband. She took it too far when she thought my son's mental health was something to make fun of. Half a dozen one way, right? And y'all want to look at the glass half empty, and Bishop, look at it as half full. And that's how I see these people. I look at what they really doing. And I keep seeing some of the same names and same people in groups of hate, in groups of women on women, in groups of women going to get men, in groups of selective forgiving. And like I said, all you ever see is, at least when you go to the black tea sector, when you go to the beef sector, whether it be white or black, at least when you go there, they out everybody. So if they read in a group chat, they tell you everybody. In these sectors, you come over here, and they can only tell on who they want to take down. So everybody else is actually innocent right now. No, they're not. If you're going to out it, just out it. But they don't do that. Because sometimes what they're going to learn in the outing is they were there. And some of these people were there just so they could out it. So they befriended somebody just to get in to, you get what I'm saying? So it's too much. And some of these people, they only come around when it's mass because they part of the mass. They're going to be part of the takers. They're going to be part of the people that called somebody. And listen, I'm getting so tired. That's why I said, don't come tell me about a bitch that need a bitch to tell them about something. These moms always saying, somebody told me, I just heard it. They just gave it to me. How come you don't know? And if you didn't want to know, it wasn't important to you. So why you letting them make it important to you? That's called being a puppet. And I'd rather be the puppet master than a puppet. You know what I'm saying? Like, would I be in the Squid Games or would I be running the Squid Games? Ask yourself. Some things you just gotta ask yourself. What's the choice y'all gonna make? What choice y'all gonna make? And like I said, I guess the choice is gonna always be hate. So what you gotta learn is over here, it ain't never gonna stop from hate. It's not outing nobody. It's not really letting you know. It's just all hatred. It's all hatred, manifested in hate, built by hate. Some of the people do, and they'll tell you it's draining them. Their family is like, golly. And then only on the internet do you never see people pull their family in for positivity. I'm talking about all over this motherfucker. I even think about D. Before D's child died, it was to talk about how she pulled her son in and da 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 da. Then next thing you know, we talking about him again, and he's passed away. And then that was tortured. Then people tell you who and what you can talk about, but they never are anywhere where these people are bashing. But you can't even bring up the name and example. You can't, yeah, but I can talk about whatever I want, because the difference is at least we doing this as reference. At least I'm saying, no, let's not say that this just happened. It's just like people talk about immigration, anything else. I'm gonna say, let's stop acting like this just became a problem. I remember in the 80s, they were making songs to let know, man, Americans are losing jobs to immigrate. So, like I said, let's not go here. Something didn't just start. Actually, when it's a problem like that, it's when it's spreaded everywhere, when it's so bad that you can't contain it as a lie anymore. But how we stop it is we stop it. You stop encouraging that. You stop that. Well, where's the glory? You're going to do it, do it. But like if you come and tell me, oh, such and such, these people tell me, who the people? Because if we're speaking up for them, who are we? Because who are we defending? Where's the proof? Who got it? Okay, let's not talk about this clip. Let's play it. Speed the sound up, do this, don't show it, let's hear it. You know what I'm saying? Put a picture in front of it, and then, have it on a fair use, put the fair use claim on there so we can all have it right. Whatever way you want to do it right way. It's a way to do it. Then we'll know what you're talking about. And most of the things I talk about in my phone is the proof. But I let my word be my bond, because most of the people, sometimes if they were there, because most stuff I'm talking about, you were there, unless it's for Vegas, the people that were there know that. She was getting on everybody's last damn nerves. She was an attention whore. Y'all have heard that attention whore. She gonna say I'm calling her whore. No, she was an attention whore. I called Nino an attention whore. Okay, because he dying for attention all day. Don't say his name too loud. But anyway, but yeah, literally, and everybody kept saying, "You better than me, Danny." I'd have left her right there. Girl Scout on. Stand on that. She could get on everybody. And Danny treated her good. You know who she was treating like the worst shit? Because see, people take kindness for weakness. So I told her I'd make her touch them walls. And she knew it when I looked her dead in her eyes. I make you touch these walls. Say something to me like that right now again. Be that big and bad. And they're going to be calling me Big Danny Kane, because I'm about to roll up on you right now. Oh, Richard Kane. I'm going to lay you down. I said that. I did. Because I'm only human. More than flesh. Or is it only flesh? I know the song. I'm only human. I'm born to make mistakes. I am butter. Y'all know the song I'm talking about? I'm only human. Okay? Y'all see, I had to get in front of my bamboos and stuff. I had to switch my aura around. I said, hold on, let me reintroduce myself. My name is Danny. I'm none of this stuff. And I'm not better than nobody. I got flaws. She don't got flaws. I got flaws. You don't got. I didn't say I didn't. I am super flawed. Okay? And I'm trying my best to be better. And I've grown a lot. And I still got a long way to go. And I'm not afraid to say that. So if you think I'm perfect, that's a you thing. And that's you doubting yourself more. Because you should get into you like that, not me. I don't think I'm better than new Betty. I don't. But I'm better than the old me. I'm better than bullying. I'm better than that. And that's all I said. So when you can find me on the bully team, when you can find me, don't tell me that somebody didn't like somebody and I was in their chat. Don't tell me that. That's not the bully team. Show me when I was in the bully team, doing any bullying. And if they say, oh, what about when you were saying that you go and rock her jaw? And I wasn't bullying. Every woman that I said I rocked their jaw, they made physical threats to me. So whether they wanted to call them physical threats, they might call them just chit chat on the internet. Then just call what I said to you chit chat on the internet. We'll just all call it chit chat on the internet. So, but people will forget that. And they'll still be blaming me. They'll still be in chat something. When is she gonna admit she drove by? I said I did. I did a whole short on it. How much more admitting I need to do? Do I need to get out the car and do the Tootsie Roll in front and shit? What did I need to do? Moonwalk. What did I need to do else? Because at the end, it was only a drive-by. Because if it was anything else, it wouldn't have been televised. So what else I need to do? But have I asked yourself if I've been back? Because I told you if I come back, it ain't for no games. Have I? No. 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 I told y'all I wasn't gonna be perfect. And I told y'all I could be whatever I want to be. And I told y'all where I do it. I don't go in nobody chat though. Tell me when I come in nobody chat. I don't come in nobody chat and do shit. I'm not a pussy. I never be in a troll account to talk shit. I want to be in Danny account. I want you to know Danny just that crazy. I want you to know I'm about it. I said I'm about it. I don't want you to give the credit to nobody else. I don't want you to be like, oh, she did it because Jody did it. No, I want you to say Danny did it, girl. So I don't go in people chat. I don't come up in people thing to tell them about it. I don't play nobody shit. I don't bring nobody on my panel. I don't do none of that shit. I don't do none of it. So I'm so tired to everybody. How come I ain't bringing them up to tell their stories? How come I ain't brought them up to tell their beefs? Never. Ever. So, I'll wait. I'll wait. In 3 years as a content creator, in 3 years as a content creator, hold on, what is my thing doing? Hold on, because this cord is like all over me. I ain't sent my mods off. I ain't sent them to do anything, and I wouldn't. I ain't threw them in no fight. I ain't made them. I ain't came to bring them the bullshit so they could decide to be with me and be in that shit. None of that. And I never will. Never. Because it's not me. It's not me. I don't want nobody in here getting attacked. That's why I told you in this chat, I don't care if you see your enemy. This ain't the place to come check them. This ain't the place to come to call them names. I told everybody in here, if you do speak on content creator, they got a name saying. Don't call them the insults. Let me, if I'm doing it. And then y'all know me, I'm such a rolling stone that I don't even want the insults that they call them. I want to make up my own. I'm a Marsha. I like originality. But anyway, like I said, so Danny didn't come over here to fight. And matter of fact, in everything I've done, even when I thought, but I see it was all just part of the plays too. Even when I thought, wow, look, sometimes I guess when you show right, it could bring people together and make them realize that, hey, we can still, whatever, but we could still be able to move where it don't have to be like subscribers scared to say something in the chat because they know somebody gonna tell that they was in the chat. Somebody scared to come in the chat because they scared somebody gonna be doxing them, and then right now they on the witness protection program and they don't want to be. What the hell? That's not what we came in here for. I don't want that. There's a kingdom. So when I say your crown is your interest, it is. It is. I ain't coming here to fight with nobody. And even when I tell you I dislike people, if you think that means I dislike they minds, they this, they that, I dislike injustice. So just know if the wrong is the wrong, no matter who's doing it, even if you think it's my buddy, if they're doing it, it's still wrong to me. But because we're adults, I cannot go to adults. You're gonna do this, and I said do this, and you have to the stroke of midnight to do. I don't do that to adults because if you do that to me, you're gonna put me up against a wall where I'm like, are you attacking me on my life? On my, hold on, God. Because that's how I'm going to feel. So I don't do it to people. I'm not going to tell nobody where they're going to be. I can tell you where I'm going to be. I can tell you where I'm not going to be. But I'm never going to tell you where you should be. Okay? But I will point out when people tell me like, oh yeah, this is going on there. Why are you there? If it keeps going on there, why are you there? If you don't like that, why are you there? That's like telling me you don't eat pork, but you love going to pork restaurants. So you can let everybody know how bad pork is. Why? Why are you there? Why are you there? Why aren't you going to places that don't have pork so you can let all the people who don't like pork know where it's at? Why are you there? So that's how I feel. That's how I feel. So like I said, at the end of the night, Cheri, I ain't never banged on the wall. Stop going to them chats lying. Stop. And every time you mention me in a chat, and I see it, not somebody come tell me, because don't nobody come tell me, I don't need nobody telling me shit. If I see it, we'll be talking more about our experience in Vegas. And like I said, I'm not the moral police neither. But you were so morally bankrupt that, hunty, how dare you? I'm not just making some, yeah, I'm just, oh, this how she is in the chat. No, 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 no. I heard her dead and live and in living color. I know how you talk, what you think. Yeah, because you said it. You said it. You made it clear. You made it clear how you felt about people. And I ain't talking about people on the YouTube. I'm talking about human beings. So everybody protecting it, were you there? Or do you think I'm lying? That's what you should ask yourself. If I'm just lying. Yeah, I think I came on here and I made my channel off my word. The fact that I did, and people knew it was the truth, because people say, wait, I do know that live. I was there. That she's not making that up. That did happen. And you know what? I kind of forgot, because I didn't lie. So it made you see that I'm not here to lie. I'm not here to make, just because people believe me, to lie on people. I'm not here to do that. I'm not. But I'm here to say, it's some things, like I said, and that's one of them that I've been sitting on. Like, I'm watching this person, and I know that there's gonna come a day when you're gonna try to switch the channels. Because I knew it in you since the day we left Vegas. Because I told y'all I live off energy. I feel energy in her energy, things she said. The things she said on that live the night before about her own husband, man. Like I said, y'all women who come on here and dog your husband, talk about his Johnson, talk about his sex life, how much money he make or don't make, that's wrong. Y'all shouldn't be doing that. What y'all should be talking about is how y'all love him so much that y'all ain't got enough time to be sitting on here day in and day out with miserable hassles while you got this great man so-called at home. Done. Sitting on my hands. So like I said, I don't care who warring with who. That's their shit. I'm not warring with nobody. But like I said, when I see an injustice, so when I see, oh, this is all happening, who are the people telling? Because from now on, up to me, in every sector, I mean, I'd be like, who's telling? I mean, how do we know the information real if we don't know who said it? How do we know it's credible if we? And then it's always, oh, well, there's people who know. How come they get to know and everybody else don't get to know? How come when it's something in a group chat that, or a screenshot, they got two wrong people in it? How come there's nobody in the chat saying this is wrong? Because I could be in a chat and somebody say something wrong, and I could be, oh, y'all, that's wrong. Don't say that. Don't say that. That's it. I ain't got to be, I love her. Don't say that. I'll kill you for her, and I'll do this. I ain't doing all that for these people. Because these people won't even do it for themselves. So why would I come on here risking myself? I risk myself for the kingdom. I risk myself for the kingdom. But a place at a table, I brought my own chair and placemat. I set my own place at a table. The table was called YouTube. That's it. That's it. I ain't competing with none of the YouTubers. I'm competing with that Google chat to see how to get a max on all 6. So that ain't a competition with nobody but me. So yeah, no, but I'm not hate. I'm not a bully. I'm not none of those. I'm not none of those. I can be whatever I can be, but I ain't none of those. I'm none of those. So yeah, I went banging on the wall. So I just came live to make sure I address that dolo solo and to make sure I put a name on it so they're not going around taking credit. Like, oh, Danny's over here, man. I ain't mad about shit. Danny ain't talking about shit. I talk about my shit. I'm not. And the reason I even addressed anything, because I find it very particularly funny what happened in my chat that day. That's what made me say, here, this is my stance. This is what I got to say. And I'm leaving that there. And Cheri, I'd have left you there partially, but I already had told myself before this year ended, I was going to explain. And I really feel like I was just really nice in the explanation because I left out a lot about you. But I just really wanted to give the just that when I'm saying this about you, I'm not just shooting in the wind, sweetie. And you know it. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm not just taking target practice and there's really no target. No, I know just what I'm talking about, and so do you. And I know that you did things so terrible. Like I said, when you left, everybody wanted to get at you. Because y'all physically, because you acted a zip damn fool. And you did things that in real life that people did to people. It did happen in real life. Everybody would still feel the same way about it that I do. Because it was wrong. It was morally wrong. You were morally wrong. Everything. The whole trip. And that's a fact. That's a fact. That is a fact. So when you finish making up stuff, those are facts. Actual factuals. So much that every video I got from there, when I put the sound on, you're going to hear you saying something. So like I said, we can go here if you want to, but I didn't film anything to do it. So it's going to be videos of like us at Dick's. But if you listen in the background, be a video of us in the casino. I just took a little video quickly because I just wanted to. But I didn't take none of these to air. I took them as moments in the trip. But when we got back and I was listening to some of them, I listened to you in the background. You need to be gossiping about something that was going on. I listened. Then I thought about you the whole trip. So like I said, these are all my opinions, but it's all based on factuals. Not made up stories, not somebody told me this, girl. I seen it with my own ass. And everybody there knows that the day before the worst day of the trip, and both days were made worse because of her actions, her decisions, her words out her mouth. And I'm sorry, y'all. I told you I'm a Scorpio Sagittarius. Forgiving that, I can't. And I never did. I never did. And she knows it. She knows it. She knows it. And she don't stay away from me because Mikey was coming in my chat. It's because before we ever even left Vegas, I told her I see exactly who you are. Mm-hmm. And I think she thought somebody must have had a silencer on me. And they did. They did. I was just being nice. Meaning, I told you I wanted to be a lawyer. I was also making sure that I was fully right. That it wasn't just that trip. Maybe it was because you was mad because you got stood up. You know, maybe that's why you was acting that way. I tried to count you, girl. But I clocked you, girl. And I seen you, girl. And I seen who you was, girl. And the difference between me and the rest is see how you can come out and tell something and you know, just like when you listen to this, you're going to know everything I said was a fact. Facts. Opinions are not bullying. They aren't. Hello to everybody that I didn't see. Jody, Debbie, Nurse Jen, E11, Brown Eyed Girl, Adam, how you doing? Adam here's how you doing? I'm so sorry, y'all, if I missed anybody. I seen my Christoph. You weren't here. But yeah, no, it's no just saying. I ain't it is no crapping with Amanda. How you doing? Dreadhead 420. How you doing? I look at that. How you doing? How you doing? Debbie H, how you doing? How you doing? Just saying, how you doing? How you doing? Y'all, I'm so sorry. Y'all know I get to. Y'all know Danny got our one track, man. It don't matter if it's yours or man. Sorry. But y'all, I tell y'all, this is a funny thing. I'm going to leave up out of here in the same happy mood I came up in. I'm going to leave like Mr. Rogers. It's a beautiful day in the YouTube hood. A beautiful day in the YouTube hood. Why did she try? Why did she lie? This life was made for Cheri. Yes, baby, this was for you, girl. And Danny wasn't my girl. And Danny wasn't punching walls, girl. And Danny wasn't this girl. And Danny wasn't bullying. And Danny wasn't none of that. None of that. She wasn't none of that. Okay? She wasn't. But just don't come knocking, knocking at my door. Don't. 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 Because you never know who's going to answer. And I'm talking about this Sybil right here. Y'all know who Sybil is. This Sybil right here. I promise you what you ain't never going to get at my door, though, is some other chick. Y'all ain't going to come on this live, and I'm going to come and be like, hold on, girl. Like, wait, I got something to say. Hold on. And so do they. Look, and so do they. Hold on. We gonna do a duet. We gonna do a duet together. Matter of fact, we got 3, 4, 5 of them. We gonna become the 5 heartbeats. We gonna come up here and sing together in harmony. And we stalk together. We actually on the phone with each other while we watching Danny's live right now. Did you hear her? Wait, did somebody tell that we on this? Because she just said that we talking about each other. Wait, who in the group chatting? Cheating. I'll never be that lame. I'm too old for that. I'm too old for that. Okay? I am too old for that. I am 5 years away from being half a century, okay? And when you start saying stuff like that, you just think, dang, I can't be saying shit like that and then think I'm immature enough to gang up with a bunch of chicks that been ganged up on and gang up on chicks and we all gang bang together. I'll wait. So no, they ain't doing none of that. So even if I come in your chat, you talking about somebody and I drop some laughing emojis and shit like that. Ganging up on you is not that. Actually, that's what channels were for. Not to gang up on, but channels were made. So if you're talking about something I like or don't like, if I come in there, I can, laugh. Say, oh, I agree. I don't agree. I can do that. That's not bad. That's actually what you're supposed to like, comment, share. You're still sitting in the categories of things I need you to do. But now when you come up in here and say, well, Danny, you can't talk about such and such. Says who? Said who? Where's it in the rules? Where? And then, no. I need the people with no moral compass to stop telling people to have a moral compass. Because I got one. Because I'm not doing this shit you're doing. And then another thing is, I think y'all should know when people shouldn't talk about people. I mean, whether they dead or alive. And it's selective. I guess certain people can. And certain people can't. Yeah, bad. And I can talk about anything I watch. Because I'm actually reviewing, recapping, giving my opinion, whatever you want to call it. It's okay. It's okay, guys. That doesn't mean I hate the people I'm talking about. And it doesn't mean I agree with everything I'm talking about. Okay? Okay, thank you. I just want to get some things clear. Okay? And I'll never be a bully. And if saying truth is the bully, then I'm going to be a truth teller. Okay? Because I ain't got to sit here and lie. I don't. What am I lying about? If I was going to lie, I'd lie the day it happened. I ain't got to lie. I ain't got to lie. And so that's it. Nothing else. Nothing. Oh, thank you. Wait a minute. Did I just miss? But I say I'm up here, so hold up, wait a minute, let me put some. Debbie H, thank you. Happy New Year to you too. Don't worry. Like I said, the only reason that I am truly Jody B, thank you. Thank you for matching Debbie's. Thank you. The only reason that I am addressing these things before the new year is because even with the new year, speaking on stuff, certain things are no more. Like I said, the attention that is given to negativity with no purpose. So even with this is a purpose. The purpose is to say that I don't just go out here throwing out random stuff because it fits the scenarios of what's going on. I said a couple of months ago, and it came back when she did the whole thing. I only reason I know Brooklyn is I came up on a panel one day. He was up on a panel. Then I was told after that all this stuff like, oh, and I said, well. Then he came in my thing, and I told him, you can't be in chats where they dissing memes and you so-called supporting us. So how about just leave a name out your mouth? And I did say that, but I said that here on my platform. All right, I don't have no problem, bro. I don't have no problem with half these people because I don't mess with them. I don't be in places with them. We don't talk. We ain't having problems with each other. But that day, like I said, I was getting ready to go to Texas. Same day my buddy died. And so I was up. I was up till I got on my flight. So I was watching Georgia late at night. Like I said, Cheri came in there under a different count, spelling her name different. And she came under a different account. I didn't know that was her. I wasn't watching that. I just know that suddenly I heard them saying, oh, yeah, Brooklyn has done things, but he don't do stuff in here. So we don't come in here and just, I'm like, wait, what just happened with Brooklyn? I ain't think nothing of it. I ain't go back in the chat and look to see nothing. Then the next thing I know, Cheri was sending IG messages like, hey, that was me. Could you unblock me? I'm sorry. My bad is this. And then she came up and out her own mouth said, you know what? Hey, I was on so many gummies. And I just having these gummies. And I took these gummies and I didn't know I was under my other account. But oh no, I wasn't messing with him. I'm this and I'm that. But then as soon as somebody, I can't remember. I said, girl, Bobby, what are you doing? Why you always in the chats? Every chat, every messy person, everything going on with the mess, you right there. And even when you're not there, you under this other account. Because like I said, she admitted to having other accounts that night. So that's what I'm trying to say. Messy man. And then I said, oh, you still like to be a messy girl. And that's why I literally made a statement while I was still out of town. I said, Cheri girl. Yeah. Girl, because I see your ass is still messy. And I said that in October. See, because Danny don't go live every day. I don't go live all the time. I literally during 2024, I've been going live every Sunday. This week, for the last week, I'm giving the most lives because we're in the last week of the year. Just like I came in the first week of the year going live damn near every day. So like I said, but this year I ain't went live. So I've done a lot of watching. I told y'all I'm a watcher because I'm a subscriber first. The reason I know half the stuff I'm talking about because I was watching it. Because when something went on, I said, you know what? Let me see the other side of it because this don't make no sense. Yeah. Not because I'm nosy and I was going to give people intel and I was doing, no, I wasn't. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. And been messy for years. Been in the mess for years. Associated with the messiest for years. 4 years. You know that Johnson & Johnson commercial? I'm going to stick with Johnson's 4 years. That's how these people be on the internet. No more tears. That's it. Brand new. No more tears. That's it for you. I'm going to stick with Trash Mask 4 years. I can't, y'all. We could do songs on this all night. Give me a break. The game is survival. Give me a break. These heifers a rival. Give me a break for goodness sake. What happened to being grown women? Give me a break. Girl, give me a break. Give me a break. A couple of trashy spoons. I'm hoping to find they're two of a kind. Making a dox, making a bully forever. They're gonna find a way. Together. Y'all know any of these songs? Y'all didn't grow up to them? Y'all didn't? It's a different world from where I come from. Yes, it is now, yeah. And here's my chance to make it. Come on, they don't know. See, my song's gonna be positive. All mine gonna be positive songs. These songs gonna all be negative. No matter how good the song was, it's gonna be negative. Your favorite song. They don't get the Golden Girl song. Let's see. Let's change the Golden Girl song for them. I'm gonna see if I can do it. Because y'all know that's my jam. That is my jam. Let's see if I can make it negative. Where we go start off at? They dance, and now I got Silver Spoon stuck in my head. What's Golden Girls? Wait. The biggest gift would be from me, and the kind attachment. Say, but how does that verse start? The biggest docs would come from me. And the live attached would say, thank you for being a friend. Because they even be putting that shit in it. They'd be like, hold on. The title of it is, Bitch, You Going Down. You was my best friend. You'd be like, wait, hold on, wait a minute. If somebody going down and I'm talking about my best friend, we better be talking about somebody was going down on me. Like, what are we talking about? Like, wait. Ooh, these alphas. This is not Friends. This is not an episode of Friends. And even on Friends, they sat each other in the back sometimes and some shit happened. You know what I'm saying? Some shit happened. People mess with people, then later they mess with them too. But then, I don't think, was there ever the episode of Friends? When they doxed their mamas and shit? What was that episode? Was that season 35? Was that season 42? Was that the revamp called Not Friends? Like, what the hell? There was never an episode of Golden Girls. Well, one of them had an event and was like, hold on. I'm about to name everybody Blanche was sleeping with. Trust me, I lived with it. I know. Bobby, Tommy, Ricky, Mike, John, James. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see that episode. That must have been when it was Golden Hose. That must have been the new season. I didn't catch that one. I didn't. I used to watch Girlfriends. I don't remember the episode. And the Girlfriends, y'all know it was going. I don't remember. No. What was the episode? No, I don't know that one. They were sleeping with each other, man or something. I don't know that one. Passing around each other's pictures. That must have been not your girlfriend. That must have been in there. Let me think. Sex in the City. Hold on. Another show with women. Let me see. I love that one too. What was the episode? Some shit went down there too. And matter of fact, it went down so much that people, by the time they was doing the movies, they weren't even talking because they had fell out on the show. Just talking about the show, not in real life. But yeah, but I don't remember do y'all remember? Do y'all remember the episode on Sex in the City where they got up with each other's enemies and became best friends so they could torture their ex-best friend? I don't remember. That might have been. That might have been when it was Sex and We Shitty. That wasn't Sex in the City. That was Sex and We Shitty. It must have been the new season. Sorry, y'all. I missed all these episodes. I'm sorry. I didn't watch these shows. I didn't. Yeah, I mean, when y'all are making Regina King look nice, I mean, oh, girl. When y'all making the Mean Girls look nice, girl. When y'all making the Mean Girls like superheroes, like super friends, like this the type of bitch I really want to be. I say I'd rather be her. Like, that's not good. Especially when most of us, I know I'm AAA age because they were supposed to be 16, 17, and I'm 45, okay? Okay? I know I'm too old for it. I know I'm too old. I couldn't even imagine sitting around some 20-year-olds and something like, girl, yeah, so look, it was this chick on the internet, right? So me and my friends, we had went to a chat and was like, bitch, what you want? Then we had went live and we just started making it rain on each other, talking about her and stuff, girl. Like, what you do today on the internet? Like, who you bully, girl? I'd hope the little girls would be like, oh, get your old that girl. We don't look up to them kind of OGs. I hope they do that. Because if they did anything else, I'd be like, oh, somebody gonna be sending y'all off. Because I'm about to send y'all off and I'm just playing with you. Mm-hmm. Right. They did, Christoph, that's what I'm saying. So even when we watch shows about friends, y'all, good. At least we saw where there were friendships, But damn, the internet. I had you hanging with your killer, your doxer, the person that'll talk about your kids when they know how much you love your kids. That's why you was even talking to them about your kids. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They was sitting and getting information about you so one day they could take it out on you. And like I said, how you my friend one day, and then the next day when you're an enemy on the internet, everything they said bad about me that you said was untrue, now it's true? So you a liar? Huh? I'm confused. At least I can honestly say, until I decided to say something, I ain't said nothing about Cheri. Except for the one day she came my chat and said, well, I'm not going to come in here because, like, people be in here. I said, girl, I don't do that. You block them if you don't want to see them. And to me, that's unfair to content creators, like, to keep doing that to people. Let me tell you something. There's going to be people here that's bad people, but you don't know who they are. So once again, it's not that you care that people are bad. It's that you care that I don't like these people. And I don't mean just because I said hello, I like people. That's why I said some of y'all can't run a business because you don't know how to run one. You ain't making a brand. You're acting brand new. Them two different things. Like I said, without drama, I've added almost 3,000 subscribers this year alone. Because the year ain't over and I'm almost at 6,000, which means I came into this year with 3,009 subscribers. I started off the year with 3,009 subscribers. In this year alone, do shorts. And like I said, you can go to, since everybody loves social blade, I go to my actual analytics and stuff. But since people love social, you can go to it, it'll show you. I ain't bought shit. It's organic, and it didn't come from being a bully. It didn't come from dogging out women and showing how it's done. It didn't come from, that's not what's big to me at all. And I don't want to live off of that forever, where you're never able to do anything else because all people want you to do is come on here and rag dog people. I don't. I come out here, they know I'm coming to be real. And if they don't know it, they came because they want to learn how to be real. I don't know what they came for. But like I said, all I welcome. The few that aren't, and the reason they aren't is because you aren't going to say things to me like that, and I could sit and pretend a smile in your face. At least I'm real enough to say that. And then there's some that, like I said, I'm willing. We're going into a new year to say the doors are open, but it won't make us friends ever. Like I said, I let Sparkle come back up in here. We'll never be friends. We'll never be on panels. We'll never do shit like that. But I can show a bigger me. So like I said, I'm willing to do that. But I'm not willing to do it because you think I'm about to talk about something. That's messy. I know when people just come in for the mess too. And that's okay because maybe that's the part they came to say. I ain't mad at them. I'm mad at them when they trying to tell me like, be above, be this, but you only come when it's here. So you're not even above. Matter of fact, you probably in more of it than I'm even talking about that I know. Yeah, and I don't trust backdooring women. Backdooring people, come to the front though. You so bad, come to the front. Now, why are we backdooring each other? You don't like me, that's cool. Move around. Like, if I don't like something, I move around it. I do. It ain't no threat to me. So yeah, but yeah, like I said, so I ain't got no problems with nobody. I definitely am not here bullying nobody. Um, and even when I'm telling a story about something bad, I'm telling you how we can grow or do better. And I'm telling you how, even with me, when I speak up, it's because finally I'm really just fed up. And sometimes you shouldn't wait that long, but I also don't feel you should come half cocked. You know what I'm saying? So I don't leave out no name, no nothing. This is what happened. This is what made me make them decisions. And like I said, my last words to her was she wasn't shit. I told her that. She know. She was driving off in Crazy Cat Mama's truck. Those last words we said to each other. Because I thought, how you jump in the car when we should be doing this person in the car, but you gonna jump in the car because you got, girl, you could jump in an Uber. Just inconsiderate. Had a car, but had people picking up. You just drove from Arizona all the way to doggone Vegas, but now you can't drive down the street. Inconsiderate the whole time. And every time we started laughing or something, oh, now you sick. Oh, now you this. Or let's go to something negative. Or yeah, you did it. I watched and you were just a drainer of energy. And what got you up was when mess was going on. It was mess going on. Mess on mess on mess. Yeah. So like I said, no. But I don't want nobody thinking I just went and picked a name out of hat. And just any meeny miny, who seems weak, I'm not that person. And to me, you're not weak when you're acting like that. You're actually manipulating people by using a weakness so you could be the villain. You pretending like you can and you don't when you do and you will. And you ready. Mm-hmm. So like you like this secret, I don't know, weapon or something, but you're not. Your slip is showing. Your slip is showing. You one of the bullies. You one of the bullies and have been for years, in my opinion. And because, like I said, we just name things that bullies do. They troll, they come in, start stuff, and pretend like they're somebody else, but it's them. They come and they're sending it. They come. They always got it in here and in here, and they always taking notes, screen recording. Messy, messy. The things I was screen record is because I know people gonna take it down. I know one day somebody gonna have full fucking amnesia and say, "Oh, that never happened." Like I just made it up. That's why I screen record. Because people say they never said that. They did right here. Let's go backwards. Let's go back, way back. So, like I said, but that's it. And I'm probably gonna go live today again just to shoot the shit. We in the last week of freaking the year. 2024 has been a year. It's a year. It's been a year. But like I said, and even with all that, I'm still not here to know. But it also taught me like, we on platforms, y'all. Like we not just here. So you gotta think of the example you making. You know, not who you around, all that. I'm talking about what are you doing? What are you doing? So I know what I'm doing. The same thing I've been doing. Go backwards. It ain't nothing new. It's just you listening now. That ain't nothing new. And I'm gonna continue to be that. Yeah, so that's it. So since you lied on me in the chat, here go some truths. Because that never happened. There was never a time when I banged on the wall, and the only time we ever discussed walls is when I told you I'd make you touch all them walls. I told you that. You know that. Tell them that. Tell them that. Tell them that nobody begged me to take you nowhere. Matter of fact, you said in that chat that I was banging the walls because Heidi told you to take me to the room or something, take you somewhere. I don't know where I was supposed to be taking you, girl, because he said it. Once I said that I was banging the walls, I couldn't get past that part. I just couldn't get past. I'm banging on the walls. Why was I banging on the damn walls? But anyway, when you said that, I'm like, that's a lie, because really what people were saying is you're a grown ass woman, and if you couldn't move around, then you shouldn't have brought your ass out there. That's what they were saying. They wasn't nobody yelling out, no, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh girl, go take a girl. You better take a girl. Nobody ever said that. They said she'll be fine. Stop lying, girl. I'm sick and tired, girl. Quit lying, girl. Quit lying, girl. You was calling women your age mommy. Girl, you better sit down. You don't hear everybody do, girl. You better sit down, girl. You better sit down, girl. Banging on the walls. Why? Why? In my head, I was hitting you like a ping pong machine against the wall. Yeah. Because I treated you with more respect than anyone did out there. And you was treating me like you was somewhere better than me. Or like you said, you treat the Mexicans. I don't know what that meant, but you said it. Because, I mean, you was treating them. They do my law. Their own. I said, girl, do you know Mexicans that doing anything other than all the stuff we say bad about them? They all got a taco truck. They all got a tamale truck. And then, like she said, there ain't even no restaurants. I said, girl, where does she live in Nevada? Where is she at with everything? I mean, not just that they there illegally, but they took over the land. They done took over the stores. Ain't no jobs. They took over everywhere. Yeah, girl. Where you at? Where is you living? Because that was 2018. I mean 2018. I'm sorry. 2020. Where was you living, girl? 21, girl. Where was you living, girl? But I got so tired, I finally said it to her. We were sitting down in the restaurant, right? We was in Dick's. It was right in Dick's. We was in some restaurant. But I literally said to her, girl, if you talk about Mexicans anymore, Jesus, I'm over it. I am over it. I'm over it. Because I ain't no fool, girl. You talking about Mexicans that much shit. If you would have been in a room with less blacks, you probably would have had something to say about them too. I'm nobody fool. And I knew it when we were told, because I wasn't just told. We was all told what she said about the purse. But remember, once we were told about it, it was in the midst of a lot of shit going on. So it was no time to address it because I never saw her again. But like I said, we're literally going to go live on her at 5:30 in the morning. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's the truth. That's the truth. And see, one thing about me, I didn't run and go tell that to anybody. I didn't give that story out to the public because it wasn't gossip. It wasn't. It was what let me know the truth and kept my eyes wide open on her. So when she would leave or disappear or be somewhere else, I'd be like, oh, maybe she finally cut herself out of it. So I let it go. Not saying to come back, I just watched the movement. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that was it. And in October, when I seen her come trolling in an account to harass somebody, then play brand new, I said, she's exactly what she's been trolling, fake, phony, using illness as all of that. And I hate to say that, but see, I've seen on this internet since I've been here, people fake cancer, people fake illnesses, people fake SA attempts, people faking, lying, playing with mental health. It is wrong, y'all. It is wrong. And it's also a form of bullying because it is bullying people that really go through that. It's somebody in these chats who's fighting with their self and fighting with wanting to be alive or to stay alive or the fight to be here anymore. The will to live. There are people fighting with addiction. There are people fighting to eat. There are people suffering. There are people lost their jobs. There are people fighting for their kids to get off drugs. And this is the stuff that we use to play with. So, like I said, I'm going to just speak up on the injustices so that we can get out of this box and people can wake the fuck up and realize that some of the stuff that is popular over there is popular because the people are making it popular. So the guilt is lying in the crowd that is made to make this okay. And it's bad for all the underdogs, all the people who don't, all the ones who they bully because they know they're going to get scared. Like right now, even in our country, we're running it off of fear. All in every way. And that to me is a form of terrorism because terrorism should have me feared in the home, afraid to speak in a chat, afraid to endorse somebody I like or I believe in because somebody else I like don't like them too. That's wrong. It's bullying. It's wrong. And I am not that. I am not that. I got a lot of flaws. I curse too much. I get loud when I'm angry. I talk loud already. I'm damn near 6 feet tall, so it makes people already aggressive. I'm 5'10" and a half, which is 5'11" if you address me, okay? But anyway, I'm tall, everything else. So when it comes to it, but that's not who I am or what I am. You get what I'm saying? So, but I am love. I'm built off love. I can look past your flaws, your indiscretion. I can look past that and see the core. I can do that. But what I am not going to do anymore is have this where you typecasting everybody. Oh, because you're here, you're this. Because you did this, you're this. I'm not saying that. You're this because you did this. And if people can't tell me exactly what the people did, I don't want to hear what everybody else got to say. Why aren't they saying it? Why are there so many cheerleaders for everybody? Why? Why are there so many send-offs that go do this stuff because they think it's cute and they want to see the war that starts, but then be mad because they started a fire they cannot contain? Like I said, I've been watching in this sector with these same people, no matter how it changed. Some done came out, some back in, some worse than they were, some stopped and started again. But in the last 4 years, these same people keep having the same things, same names, same people. Just different groups, new flunkies they add on. They get some new Avengers they throw up in there and all that. But it's a mess. And it has caused a lot of pain. It's caused a lot of hurt, division, divides. It's caused a lot of bullshit. And the only time you see peace is when they bring a little peace, and then everybody say, "Oh my God, I'm so glad ain't no more fighting." That's when you realize that nobody really wants this like you think. Do they want you to take down the real people? Yes, but y'all never gonna take down the real people because every time somebody want to take down the real people, we bring in all these little flunkies, so we start talking about them. We start worrying about them, or we worry about some shit from 15 years ago. Who cares? Who cares? So Danny can be wherever she want to be. And like I said, I choose to talk about whatever I want to talk about. But what I'm not going to do is make up stuff. I'm not anybody's flunky. I'm not speaking for anybody but me. And at the end, I want to see something better than something worse. I want to see what is the end game. We've been asking for 4 freaking years. What is the end game? There is no end game because they want to ride this merry-go-round of terror forever. They want to talk about one person's pizza, but not everybody's pizza. They want to talk about one person's doxing, but not everybody's doxing. They want to talk about this is wrong for calling, but not think about the jobs they got people to lose. They want to talk about like I said, the bee been doxing Savage for years. That should be wrong. She should be gone. Women shouldn't be standing by that. Period. And how many people is it going to take? I mean, dang it, it's 85 mofos trying to take down one person's wrong and they can't. But in between, they're gonna take down 8 other people's pages who did less or whatever. You go like, how did y'all get them down, but y'all can't get this? And everybody announcing when they gonna strike because they ain't really gonna strike, or they giving them a warning. So take it down, please take it down, take it down. Oh wait a minute, we struck them twice. Let's give them 90 days so that all the strikes will start dropping, and then we'll start messing with them again, okay? Because we don't really want them gone. We just want to mess with them. And I said, when Amber came, she was explaining to every chat she went in what doxing meant. Because everybody didn't know doxing. Now all they do is dox each other all day, every day, every day. That's why I said sometimes you got to get back down to the virus. Who brought it? Whose war is it really? You know, no matter what war we fought in this world, there was a thing we were fighting for. What was it? That's this. All these wars come from, these baby wars came from the big war. What's the big war? Whose team is everybody on? And how come everybody can forgive everything some people done did, but they can't forgive every other thing that somebody else did? I don't get that. That baffles me. Thank you, Creed. Thank you. Happy New Year to you too. But that baffles me. I don't get it. It's bullying. 5 people sitting on a chat, all conversing about the hatred for one person, but none of them doing nothing. But shitting on a motherfucker. Regurgitating what they said on a live. Sending out threats, goon squads. But then as soon as you be like, all right, man, I'll come pop all y'all. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Well, you got an army after me. I'm supposed to want to fight all y'all at once? No. I'm going to cut off the head and watch the body fall. But then I'm wrong. Then while she's so violent, she thinks she's a thug. She want to. I don't know, when people are threatening me or grouping up on me or sitting around having secret chats, then I think I'm being set up. So if you think I'm going to be in nice mode, I'm not. Because once again, as an adult, I'm like, are grown-ass women setting each other up in 2024? We might as well tell the little girls who 10 right now, y'all are doomed. Because by the time y'all get 17, 18, little girls are going to call you over just to take your life. And matter of fact, just to show you all how wrong, y'all know I got a GoPro now too. One, coming in January, I will start making little skits that literally, I'm talking about little skits for real, that are examples. That some will be funny, some I want you to see they serious. That this is no joke what these people are doing. Because we're just going to give it an example. And what we're going to call it is YouTube Chronicles. Because every story, just like Law and Order that I'm going to do, is going to be based off something that happened on YouTube. And that's the truth. So no matter where it came from, it's going to be based off of these literal YouTube events that took place that lead to bullying. On social media, bullying is at an all-time high. An all-time high. And see these people who bully like this and want to justify it because they bring injustice. What justice have they brought? What I'm going to wait for it. Didn't I tell you that the most racism I've ever dealt with in my life has come from over in that sector? And sometimes from my own people. Who are minorities they're a minority in the sector and a minority in general, and they still coming for each other. Didn't I tell y'all Martin Luther King got walked out on the balcony by Jesse Jackson, and Martin was carried back in a body bag. Jesse Jackson walked back in without so much as a graze wound. Jesse Jackson walked back in without a shot of blood on his suit. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Jesse Jackson ain't never been a leader to me, because before I was even born, I see he was a traitor. I seen he was a tap dancer. And he wasn't Gregory Hines. So don't y'all think I can see? I am woke, and woke is good. Sleep is bad, because while you sleep, anybody could be doing anything, feeding you anything. No, I'm wide awake. I can see it. I can see it. I can see it. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. And I can see all obstacles in my way. Y'all better listen to the words on some songs. Okay? But that's how we gonna be doing it now. Cause like all this talking about it, girl, y'all know what it is. And y'all know OMG is always ready to give a little kiki in cartoon form of what they did. So we definitely do that. Oh, she is doing great. She is doing great. I actually today I'm going to a fish fry. My buddy, I didn't even know. Now this is something I'm about to tell you. I done been to fish fries where we do it in the house. People got the big pots of stuff in the house. But my buddy said, "Oh yeah, we got a fish fry over here outside." I said, "A fish fry outside? Where where has Danny been?" So y'all know I'm going, honey. Y'all already know I'm about to get dressed and ready to go have some fun and kiki with my buddy. I said, my buddy done got put in the cast and got to sit in the house. And girl, she done became inventive. She said, "Girl, I got a fish fry, girl. We about to fish fry outside, girl." I said, "Girl, crip, go sit down somewhere. I'm on my way." You know? I said, "Since you know I'm there, girl, I ain't got no kids, girl." So I was going to get my grandbaby today. And I said, "You know what? I'm not going to take her to the fish fry. Because I also know when allergies come, when you'll start knowing them about 2 or 3. So I don't want to take her to this fish fry." And we learned today that she could be allergic, even though you could eat it before then. Because my nephew, who was allergic to peanut butter and shellfish, he would eat fish sticks all the time. And then when he was 3 years old, one day he ate it and his throat started shutting closed. We're like, "Wait, what's going on here?" He ate fish sticks a million times before. But yeah, so when it comes to children, my one thing with children is make it a certain age, be careful with giving them things because you never know. Like strawberries, the things people are allergic to, strawberries, peanuts, fish, that kind of stuff. I don't. I let their adult parents or their parents or them give it to us and let us know it's okay. But yeah, so I'm not gonna take her to the fish fry with me today. So I'm thinking about getting her tomorrow and maybe doing Chuck E. Cheese in the morning and then doing pajama jammy jam because she loves Chuck E. Cheese. And the best thing about it, her grandma liked to go as soon as it opened with nobody there. And it's like we own the joint. Cause y'all know I'm a Marsha. I like to just take over shit. So I like to go with nobody here, right? And then let her feel like she owned the place. And look, she is 2 years old. I can go in there and get a $25 card, and honey, she's gonna have a blast. And then don't let me, because you know I am, order that nasty ass pizza. Oh, Jesus. Order the pizza. And then she see there's a fountain that make drinks. And I'm like, "Girl, I am sitting here putting water in your cup. And this fountain pours out Coca-Cola, fruit punch. But she don't know that yet. She don't. She don't. She just knows she got a cup and ice came out. So she's excited. But like I said, I go spend a hot 50 and have a good time. And then if I want to be a big ass kid, I spend at least 100 because now I'm playing games like a mofo in this anything too. I'm swiping her card and my card at the same thing on time. She running over to what I'm doing. I'm like, "Girl, this for the big kids. This for the ballers. This for the real players up in here." And besides, I need to go talk to Chucky. So I'm think I'm gonna take her to Chucky tomorrow. And then me and Chucky gotta have a talk. We gotta have a talk because Chucky, you know I'm trying to get that Chuck E. Cheese doll, right? But I'm like, does that shit say it's 65,000 tickets? Can I just get you the $65? Because I mean, Chucky, I want the. Maybe we buying Chucky tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know. I don't. We'll see tomorrow. It's too much. It's too much. Chucky disease. Look, let me tell you something. When I was a kid, it was called Showbiz Pizza. And Showbiz Pizza was like a 200-pound gorilla playing the piano. I said, "This mofo scary than a motherfucker." Because he's robotic, so his head just turned. It's like, I said, Chucky is really, Showbiz is really scaring the shit out of me. I'm like, who invented this shit? Who decided a big ass gorilla? Now, mind you, in the world, y'all done said blacks is big gorillas. We all raw, and then you gonna make the theme, the mascot of a place for kids. This big ass. Boom, boom, boom. I said, "Is Chucky a big gorilla?" And he had big old hands and shit. This big gorilla head. I said, "Chucky's scared." And then your parents, they'd be like, "Come on, go take a picture up here by Chucky and them." And now remember, he had the cheerleader. Now remember, Showbiz. Chuck E. Cheese was a backup singer back then. Y'all remember? Come on, who old enough? If you went to Showbiz P, it was the girl with the cheerleading pom-poms. We gonna call her Chuck E. Cheese sister. Because she looked just like Chuck E. Cheese. She the girl. She had pom-poms. And then Chucky was next to her. He was a backup singer. And then one day they said, "You know what? And then they had old boy with the thing, the dog. I don't even know what he was. He just stood there with a banjo and shit. I said, "Why he got a banjo? What kind of band is this? They got a piano, a banjo, and 2 backup singers, and one is a cheerleader. Why the hell is she a cheerleader and a backup singer?" I said, "Why is she shaking my thumbs, girl?" Like, what is going on with Chucky now? But anyway, so then they was like, we firing showbiz because kids too scared of them. And we need to get a mascot they not scared of. Next thing I know, it was a big mouse. I said, wait a minute, now kids are cool with rats. And Chucky came out. It's Chuck E. Cheese. Because when I was Chucky came out and they was like, oh God, Chucky has on a hoodie. Dun, 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 Chucky, I said, what is Chucky doing? What is Chucky? Showbiz didn't even come off the piano. Because they was like, we don't know why we made a gorilla. And even when you went, it was a big face. It said Showbiz Piece and a big gorilla on front. He said, why is there a big gorilla? Oh, man. And why is his friends a mouse, 2 mice, a dog on a banjo? I said, this, what kind of freaking, who made this up? Who is the inventor? Because see, I was one of them kids, y'all. I was conscious back then. Yes, I had birthday parties, J-Mo, welcome. I had birthday parties at Chucky. Let me tell you, Showbiz Pizza used to be on 95th and Pulaski, right? That was the big one. But I mean, when I was outside, that was the big one. I had several birthday parties. Then one day we came and it said Chuck E. Cheese. I said, who is Chuck E? And there was a mouse on the front in a hoodie. Look, it was a mouse. And he had on the hoodie, y'all, but his ears were still coming out the side. And like it had holes in the hood. I said, who the hell is Chucky? And they said, oh, that was the friend next to the cheerleader. I said, oh, so Chucky was like Teddy Pendergrass. You know, when Teddy Pendergrass took over Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. Because Teddy used to be a backup singer. He was back there singing. Harold Melvin got sick. And they was like, Teddy, you just come on and take over. And Teddy came out and they was like, oh, my God, how did we miss you in the back? How did we? F Harold. That's what they did with Chucky. They was like, F Showbiz. And it'd be some kid like, there was never a Showbiz pizza. He'd be like, you're a liar. You're a liar. Somebody get them pictures for my 7th birthday. Who do you see on that? Who's playing that piano? That's Showbiz, honey. That's who it is. That's the chief. He runs the mice and the dog on the banjo. Skee ball, one of my favorite games to this day up in Chuck E. Cheese. Yes. Yeah, man, I remember one day when people realized that you could send littler kids and they could go drop it in them top ones, and then they started putting stuff on there like, do not put your badass kids walking up on. Get your little brother. Or then, wait, the basketball, when they realized if you just kept pulling, because everybody got to find a way to cheat. Or we just kids like that? I'm sorry. Did I just tell myself? Back to the cheerleader. So she was. Mitzi. Tanda, don't you come up in here and let us know you remember the name. Mitzi. Yeah, she was. You remember that girl. He's like, oh, that's a cute little cheerleading skirt she got on. And she got on the same jacket Chucky got on. So I guess she was a cheerleader for his team. So I guess Chucky was on the football or basketball. I don't know what team he was on, the hockey team, the soccer team. But Chucky was on a team. And she was a cheerleader / backup singer for Showbiz. I was like, girl, they in high school and they still singing backup? She said that's all she could play is the skee ball. Well, Chucky from Child's Play. But you know what's funny? With warped-minded adults such as myself, we would go to the place that was Chucky. It'd be like Chuck E. Cheese, but it'd have like a Child's Play doll. And you go in there and then be somebody with a knife. We'd be there at that arcade like, let me go see what they doing up in that Chuck E. Cheese. Let me find out. Look, let me find out you go to that Chuck E. Cheese and don't come back. Americans will be going all day. I just went to see. And then they'd be outside on the news like, oh my God, it was the most horrifying trip to Chuck E. Cheese. This ain't no Chuck E. Cheese. There ain't no cheerleaders up in there. Ain't none. They just eek, eek, eek. They had a game called the Bates Motel where you went in a shower. And the next thing you knew, somebody ran up on you with a knife. It was all kind of games you don't want to play. They didn't have skee ball. They had ski mask on. They were running out the game. I mean, like I went to throw the ball and people jumped out in ski mask like, give me all your tokens. I was like, what kind of game is this? But it was called Chuck E. Cheese. Look, I'm thinking about opening one. I'm thinking about opening that kind of Chuck E. Cheese. Look at it be people signing up all right. Danny, you said 2026? Where's the location? Will you be in every city or were you doing metropolitans? Just let me know. We take vacations with the family. Can we bring the kids? Is it kid? Because look, you could make a place of horror and people gonna ask you questions like, are kids allowed? You'd be like, why would you want to bring your kids? Didn't I just say this was a whole murder building? Like we would, all the games was based on some horror movie and murder? And you want to bring the kids? Then they'll be saying, I can't believe my kids are so violent. Of course they are. They had their birthday at Danny's Chuck E. Cheese. Don't get me started, John. Oh my God, America. You've never been to Chuck E. Cheese? I understand we're gonna have to go. Us, grown as hell. Together. Yes. Yes. Oh, Billy Bob was a bear, not a dog. He played the banjo. He had them ears like a dog, though. A dog. See, now I remember he was a bear. I could have sworn it was a dog. And he had on like a farmer shirt and overalls. And he was and then you think about it, y'all. The songs they be performing, none of them had a banjo in it. Why wasn't he playing a guitar? This is the 80s. He should have been rocking out. And back then, they didn't even have people in the costumes. These were literally machines. That's why I told you they moved like machines. He was like, what the is going on? What is going on? And why do my parents keep making me go in front of them, the stage, so I can take a picture? I don't want to take a picture with this. I don't even know what's going on here. I got cheerleaders. I got a farmer. I have a gorilla in a leather jacket. It's a lot going on in this stage, mama, and I'm real confused because when I go to the zoo, I don't see none of this shit. Oh my God. And is Chuck E. Cheese a mouse or a rat? Someone tell me something. I think he's a mouse. I don't even know anymore. I don't even know anymore, brown eye girl. I don't know. What are they doing to us? What? There's a place still have them up and running. In Florida. Good to know. Look, good to know. Because I'll be in Georgia soon. So good to know. Good to know. I have a few trips planned this year. Yeah, it's good to know. Because I'm going to check it out. Because I got some shit. I got questions. I need to know the history. I got questions. I need to know how come they weren't like what do you call those kind of bands? A cover band? Why weren't they covering the hits? I want to know. And was that official showbiz music? I need to know. Who was the writer? You know? And where did the banjo come into play? Why the hell did you all have teenagers in y'all group? Because y'all look like grown men on the other side of the stage. And was she coming from cheerleader practice every day? Or was she a cheerleader for showbiz? I got questions. Is Chuck E. Cheese and her brother and sister? Or are they Mickey and Minnie, boyfriend and girlfriend? I need to know. I need to know, what team did he play for? Was he on the football team? The basketball team? I want to know. Was he a quarterback? You know what I'm saying? What was he? I need to know because it looked like he had on a captain's coat. Or did the C stand for Chucky? I don't even know no more. I don't even know no more. Y'all, I think we got to get into some investigation work about this. Make sure you let me know where that is, okay? Tanda, I need to know. Because I'm going. And we're going to get to the bottom. And did Showbiz go to jail? Or did y'all go put him in the Smithsonian? And he's hidden downstairs in the basement. I need to know. Where is he? Was he arrested for being with those children? Were they doing underage drinking on a tour bus? What was going on? And Danny wants to know. And I'm going to get to the bottom of it. Don't you guys worry. Don't you worry your pretty little faces. I'm going to find out what happened to Showbiz. Who is Chucky? And who is he related to? 90 Day? Don't worry, I'll find out. Welcome. Happy Saturday. I will find out. I will get to the bottom of that, people. Don't you even worry. 6 bowls. I'm getting to the bottom of Chuck E. Cheese, okay? For everybody. For everybody. For every kid born. Look, for every kid born in the world. Some people are like, who the hell is Chuck E. and the cheese? But like, no, it's not 2 people. It's 1. Chuck E. Cheese. I think E's his middle name. Cheese is his last name. He's Chucky. Hey. Well, like I said, welcome to everybody. Welcome to everybody who came in for the first time. Remember, this is not a chat where you need to have. And if there's anybody that's making you feel like you can't be in there, trust me, it's not me. I'm not. And like I said, here's where we're going to be at. There are some people that I know would never come in here because they know better. But at the end of the night, if they not blocked, and they come in, the doors are open if you wear your crown. But no one in here will be insulted. No one in here is to be made scared. And don't be scared in here because it's a safe place. This is a safe place. But it can get rowdy, but it's just me. It's nobody else. It's me. But y'all know me. I'm a lover, not a fighter. And I came to laugh. I came to joke with you. I came to laugh with you. And sometimes even these stories, I'm going to turn them to a joke. Not saying the situation is funny. It's just the way I'm going to deliver it. But yeah, so like I said, we're in the last days of the year. Let's enjoy it. Let's get 2024 out of here, honey, because it's done a lot. It's people out here sick right now. So when you don't see somebody, don't think it's because of BS. Send them some love. Send some good wishes to them. You know what I'm saying? You're a pray for them. Do whatever it is you do that's good energy. I'm not about bad energy. I don't wake up thinking about who I want to take down. I think about how it's going to get better, how I'm going to make it something better, something different. You know what I mean? To be better than I was the day before, for real. So when I'm checking mofos, I'm checking me first at the door. So even sometimes when I get done with the live and I think, then you could have said that better. You could have. So I check me at the door. I do. And I'm not perfect, not trying to be perfect. So as long as we got that clear, y'all, I done gave y'all me in my pajamas, still chilling in my PJs, having my coffee, chilling. That's it. I'm about to go take a shower, get dressed, go to a fish fry, enjoy my bestie, enjoy friends and laughter, enjoy some good old fried catfish, and go enjoy some good old seafood, and have a good time and laugh. Maybe have a shot or 2 of tequila. Probably so. And I'm just gonna have a good old time. Smoke, watch some good shows, laugh. That's what I'm about to do for the day. I hope everybody enjoys their day. And remember, I always tell y'all this: balance yourself. If you're watching too much BS on any social media, balance yourself with positivity too. Balance yourself with knowledge too. Balance yourself with taking a break take a day where even if you just do it for half a day, if you can't make it all day without social media, take a day where there is no social media. So even if it's okay during the morning, I might look at it, but for the rest of this day, I'm not going into none of these social medias, and I'm just going whatever. Watch TV, watch a game, exercise, do something different. Balance yourself because your mental being is what's best. And if you always aggravated and fighting, you're in the wrong places. You shouldn't have to fight. You don't have to. Love ain't fighting. Good times ain't fighting. Happiness isn't fighting. None of that comes when you fighting. So if that's what you're doing all day, check yourself. Don't check everybody else and what they need to. Check yourself and ask yourself why you stay there. So do that for yourselves. And then let people be people. If they go there, let them go there. If they, you know what I'm saying? If they don't. And then people make your own decision. No one can make a decision for you but you. We all are adults. And to be on my channel, you've got to be 18 or old. You have to be. So since it's for adults, I expect everyone to carry themselves as an adult. My mods aren't babysitters. My mods are not my mouthpiece. My mods are not bodyguards. My mods are not COs at jail. Correctional officers. They're none of that. They're not your parolee. They're none of that. They're none of that. They are subscribers who have a wrench next to their name because they're part of that team. And by part of that team, that means that while I'm talking, they're able to see the chat because that's part of the team. That's what they're here to do. And they know that at the end of the night, it's all the same no matter who it is who come in here. What we're not going to do are certain things. That's it. That's how we govern it so we don't lose control. So, yeah. So don't come in here with messages. Don't come in message. Because the only message you're showing me is you messy. and that y'all have gotten away with too long with disrespecting people's chat. Y'all have gotten away too long with being a messenger for another grown-ass woman. Y'all have gotten along too long with bullying and intimidation. That's just too long. It's too long. It's too wrong. And it's too wrong. And it makes me, I have granddaughters who I don't want to grow up like that. And I have grandsons who I don't want to grow up messing with women who think like that. So I want to be something bigger and better. And life is just more important. So like I said, hey, Real Housewives, how you doing? Feel the love, how you doing, sis? Brown Eyed Girl, in case I missed you, but I think I answered. My six bows, sis, how you doing? How you doing? I'm sorry to anybody I missed, y'all, for real. I don't want to make it like I'm picking people to speak to, and I'm not. I've literally, y'all know I got tunnel vision. And if I keep looking at the chat, as soon as I look over, y'all see I get distracted. That's how I found out Tanda was letting me know, girl, go to Florida if I want to find Showbiz Pizza. That's where they housing him at. He in prison out there. They got him in prison out there, the history of him. So I got to get down there and go see what's going down with Showbiz. And then I got to ask him, how old was he back in the day? Because I need to know. I got questions. So yeah, so thanks for letting me know that. Gave me something to do next year. That's who I am. Yeah, I don't worry, girl, sis. That's why I said these people be worried about the stuff that this is what y'all shouldn't be worried about. There's so many things y'all could be teaching people, talking about, doing. There's so many talents that so many people have, and they're not showing them. You have gifts, then you show your gifts. That's why you got them. Everybody got gifts. Show it. Shit, that's a part of you. Show it. That's all I'm saying. Be you, be original. Some of my favorite content creators on here, it ain't about their numbers. It's about their originality. It's about them being them. It's about them teaching me new things that I didn't know. And if they weren't doing it, I wouldn't have learned it. You get what I'm saying? And I wouldn't have known there was an area even talking about it. So there you go. That always makes me happy. I love people being themselves. I love when women aren't afraid to show who they are, knowing that all these women gonna judge you, judge how you look, judge your way, judge. But you still say I'm gonna be me. Because there's some women out here who are scared to be them, and just you being them is gonna let them know it's okay to just be me. It's okay. I didn't come on here looking for a man. I didn't come on here just so you could tell me if I was beautiful to you. We not sleeping together. So with all that said and done, it's like, oh, just be yourself. Just be you. I haven't been afraid to be me. Like I told y'all, when I was living in a hotel, people was acting like I didn't have family with houses. But I am a grown woman, and I needed this to be my thing. And I knew I was doing this because I needed to house my dog. Because I could have gotten a place instantly. There wasn't a worry about that. It was I was going to take my best friend with me. And so I knew in this journey, we had to do this together. And we did. But in that journey, I learned how many people were living in situations or had lived in a hotel or whatever. And what it did is it let them know that when I let a vulnerable side of me out, just being transparent, that I let people know there's nothing wrong with that. And though people will put you down because that's what society does, they forgot you had a roof over your head. They forgot that you were warm when it was cold. You were cool when it was hot. They forgot that. And that's a blessing as many homeless people we have in America. As many people we have that go to work and still can't afford their bills. That's the truth. But like I said, that was something for people to taunt you with because everyone around here is looking for what seems lesser than. But I told them that I am filthy rich in morals. I am filthy rich in love. I am filthy rich in who I am. The crown I wear shines brightly, and no one can take that from me. They can't. So if people are intimidated, if people think down to me as thinking that they can make me look human, I already made myself look human. I told you once upon a time I was militant than a mofo. I told you at one point I couldn't stand homosexuality because I was mad about my father. I told you at one point, because I'm not afraid of him. I told you, just like I said, even when Mandy came and told me, look like your menstrual is holding, I could have said to her, first of all, I told you all I had ovarian cancer. And I had my first ovary removed when I was 15, and I had my second one removed when I was 20. And by the time I was 21 years old, I had no ovaries, and I haven't had a period since I was 20. I said that openly on my channel, and you came on here making a joke about menstruals. I haven't seen a menstrual in forever. And do you know how many women don't have a regular menstrual? How many young girls don't? So don't come menstrualing me, sweetie. And we're in our 40s. So that means that I should be at an age where actually I'm getting ready to lose my menstrual. So why are you menstrualing me like I'm some teenage and PMS child? That's the ignorance of these women. And then they go in chats to tell everybody why they can justify my ignorance. Why? Like I said, what black chat y'all in doing this? Now y'all in the same chats where y'all saying people degrade black people, and then you give them more of a reason to. So like I said, but that don't mean I'm mentioning y'all all the time. I mention you when I feel like it. When I show an example of, like I said, Jesse Jackson walked Martin Luther King out onto the balcony, and Jesse Jackson walked back in. None of these heifers ever walked me out onto a balcony. You hear me? Never. Never. But y'all, let me get on them out of here. Because like I said, I got to get ready for this fish fry. I'll probably do a video for my members at my fish fry. Because y'all, I never did fish fry outside. I haven't. I ain't going to lie to y'all. I done did the frying of turkey. We just did that last Thanksgiving. But, and then this Thanksgiving, they grilled the turkey. I had never done that. It was delicious. It was delicious. So, like I said, but no, I didn't. So I'm going to go enjoy my friends. I'm going to go enjoy good energy, laughter, and love. And build on that. I am Real Housewife. How you doing? And build on that. Like I said, I hope everybody has a great day today. I told y'all this is last week, so we're gonna keep it a real, keep it a buck. And here's the thing: we didn't live in drama all year long. Like I said, it's 52 weeks in a year, and outside of adding these on, I guarantee you, I probably did 52 lives this year. Y'all hear me? That's what I'm trying to tell you. And adding all these this week because I missed some weeks. So I literally probably did 52 lives this year. So being on Mess with Lives, I haven't done. Anyone telling you that is lying. Check my resume. I have almost 3,000 videos. Check it. Like 1,500 of them are shorts. I've been showing shorts since I first came up in here. How my numbers went from 100 to 200, 300, how we was going to those numbers through shorts. Go check them. Go check my, like I said, you'll see it. You'll see that this year I did a short, almost 200,000 views. And on that short, I did like 1,100 subscribers. So like I said, bullshit is not what grew me, ever. Don't believe that. Because it's not even who I am. Claudia says, how you doing? Cosmic Crazy, how you doing? But yeah, like I said, so at the end of the night, there's been a lot of bullying, and there's been a lot of women on women bullshit. It's been a lot of covering up for bad guys and making villains out of, you know what I'm saying? Covering up villains, I should say, and making villains out of bad guys. Because all of us made mistakes. Like I told y'all, before Ty Couture took his life, people used to mess with him, and we used to bully the bullies. We did, but he still took his life. I came in here telling y'all that. So for anybody to come in here and say that I came in here to bully, I told y'all that. Then when men said, I told y'all that. And people don't say her name. I don't say her name disrespectfully, and I never have. Even when she was living, I never have. And I never will. But I'm going to make it make sense. Period. So then I'm always going to be saying her name. Because I'm going to make it make sense. How about that? And that don't just mean her. That mean all of this. That mean all of the things that have happened because of this and still go on. And how the worst people that started it all are the heroes. I want people to peep game. I want people to peep out everything that comes out already was known in a back group. I want people to peep out that the same players, the same mofos. I want that to be seen. Because then we all making conscious decisions. So then you know. So then you're not cheerleading so hard for one person because you realize they all the same. And they all work together at the end. That's why they're able to come together for bullshit. But never come together when they needed to come together just to stop the bullshit. Because it was hurting other people. Because it was hurting subscribers. Because it was causing wars. Because it was getting people doxxed. Because nobody cares. It wasn't just entertaining. It was terrible. So like I said, and in 2024, it's just been an all-time terrible. I mean, people are going to the furthest of extremes. And nobody seems to notice that. Ooh. Sorry, my friend's showing me these braids. I want them. I want some. So, I want some braids. Y'all know I'm about to do my hair. But, ugh. But yeah. Yeah, right now it's just up in a ponytail because I woke up and like I said, that's how it was. But so I'm not laying on braids. So literally, I've done nothing to my hair, anything. They pulled up. Um, but yeah, you know, you wear satin stuff so your hair not falling out. That's for all of us because those cotton scarves and stuff will pull your hair out. But anyway, like I said, yeah. No, I'm done. I'm done. People, oh, this is racist. Then when some racist, everybody got the blinders on. I can't say anything. I didn't see anything. Well, they're not bad. They just made a mistake. Then don't speak up ever. Okay. So yeah, like I said, but I'm done with that. So it's just too much bullying. It's too much. It's too much teaming up, and then when you team up with it, then when they make friends, they mad that you didn't. You're not over that terrible thing they did that had us in the first place. That's it's too much. It's a roller coaster of drama. It's a roller coaster of drama that gets them money, just like war. War feeds the government and them, and the country suffers. We have loss of people. It made all this money in the country, didn't get richer, it seemed like. I mean, don't get me started. Yes, they do. They start wars. Where did it help anybody? But when they argue with each other, you'll tell where it helped them because they'll be telling on each other. Like, yeah, did you see they got almost $300 in super chats on that live when they was lying on me? They were lying. But they didn't really care about the lie. They cared that they got $300 in super chat. Not even to mention that $300 really gonna be like $150 they got. Okay. But they still gonna be saying 300 over and over again. They got 300. They got 300. They got 300 because they're counting people's money. Just like if you got to subscribe and they giving you something, they counting what they giving you. And I just be asking, are we mad because they ain't giving you nothing, or can we count what they gave you to? Because I'm not. I don't care. I don't care. When people are coming to me, oh, I gave this person, I said, don't tell me, because I don't care. I don't care. I don't. I care that women snake everybody, they family. You know, I hate that type of being in the category with a gender that do that kind of stuff. Like that bothers me. Then be like, I know why people don't trust women. I'm not that woman. Don't trust me because I did something, but not because of that. Because I'm not that woman. I'm not. So yeah. So like I said, I just wanted to make that clear. So no, I'm not in nobody's smoke. No, this ain't cussing nobody else. It's nope. So if anybody putting these narratives out, they lying. That's none of it. I'm not nobody shit. What you eat don't make me shit. Who your problem with is not me. And like I said, I ain't gonna need a crew to do it. I ain't gonna need no backup plan. I ain't gonna need no people. I ain't gonna need to go to the streets and get the real mofos. I know that to put whatever. I ain't doing none of that. I ain't doing none of that. I'm not. I'm gonna come out here and say, well, I don't see what the problem is. This is what happened on my side, and that's it. That's it. And people gonna believe it or not believe it. That's it. That's it. I ain't gotta prove nothing to nobody. I gotta prove to me that this ain't my life. That I don't wake up, go to sleep, eat, sleep shit, this shit. I don't just talk to people because we all gonna take down the same. I don't do none of that. I don't. And if my actions haven't shown that, then I don't know what else to do. It ain't nothing else I'm gonna try to do but be me. So with that all said, like I said, this is why I feel the way I feel about Cheri. So it's not new. She know it's not new. It's not new. Y'all just know. Y'all just know. That's it. So to anybody who like her, I didn't say this so you wouldn't like her. I'm trying to persuade anybody not to like her, but these are facts. So even if I loved somebody and I was sitting listening to somebody say, well, damn, they did this and they did that, that ain't gonna make me stop loving. But I'm definitely gonna have to ask them, like, why would you have done that if that was the only person who was taking you around? Who was helping you when you were so-called injured? Why? Why, if you had another room and you laid in a bed, meaning you knew you'd be laying in there with somebody else, why did you sprawl all over it? Or why didn't you just go back to your room if you want to sprawl back over a bed? Why would you tell a grown woman to shut the fuck up and think she wasn't going to respond? That's what I'd ask my friend. I'd ask my friend if somebody was laying on the ground, why would I get in the car and not put them in the car so they go to the hospital? I'd ask my friend that. I wouldn't be on here like Danny's wrong. What y'all think about Danny and anybody who was in Danny's chat? Y'all wrong because of Danny. How about they're wrong? Ask her, did she get into Crazy Cat Mama's truck? Because I walked with Crazy Cat Mama to get the truck so we could put the person in the truck. But we did it because she jumped in the truck and they went to drop her off. And I told her that was a piece of shit move. Because she was saying they made an adult decision, so they'll be fine. She had to get to her medicine, but you made an adult decision to walk out of a hotel and leave your medicine in somebody else's hotel room that you needed so badly. I'll wait. You could have gotten the back seat of the car, or gotten the front seat of the car, and let the person get in the back seat of the car. Y'all could have dropped them off at the hospital, and you could have went and got your medicine. You could have did it that way, but you didn't. You got in the car and said, we're going to go backwards because the hospital was this way. The room was back this way. And you needed to go, you turn around and go get this medicine. It was dying to get. You were dying. You had to get it, girl, because if you didn't, you were going to be. Because once again, it became all about you. It became all about you. And you mocked everything that happened. That's what you did. And that's why when you put on, I told you he's a piece of shit. That's why when Cat Mama came back, I told her, I cannot get over that someone would have somebody laying on the ground. I don't give a fuck if they're okay later. That you would have somebody laying on the ground and say that you were more important than that. Because even if y'all pulled up in a hospital, the priority, yeah, they gonna get you your medicine, but the priority would be the person laying on the ground. But to her, it didn't matter. And to me, that shows human behavior. Just like if you could sit and watch another person blackmail a woman over some shit and be okay with it and say, well, it wasn't me. I didn't do it. But you sat there and allowed it. When were you a voice? When were you somebody who said, this is wrong as hell, y'all? For real. I love you, but this shit wrong. That's all you had to do. Because at least then you did that. But these people don't do that. And the only reason they tell on each other is because they mad about something now, not mad about what the people did. Those are two different things. I told Cheri from then, and I have literally kept a distance from her, period, and had no respect for her since that trip, and she knows it. This ain't new. She knows it. She knows it. She's kept her distance because she also knows, just like I'm saying it right now, that I wouldn't hesitate to do what I'm doing right now. She knows it. And she also knows I'm being nice on what I'm saying. She knows it. So, with all that being said, Cheri, this bud was for you. This was definitely for you. Since you want to make up something that happened, since you wanted to make it like, I don't know, maybe you're being attacked or something. No, you're being called out. You're being called out. Now, say something else, and we'll continue the story. Okay? You in 2025. Okay? That's it. That's how it is. And that's not bullying. That's like, because you keep saying you against all this stuff, you stay away from stuff, you need deep in it. You deep in it. You are. And so, yeah, like I said. But yeah, I'm about to get ready to go out and kick the bobo and enjoy my day and enjoy everything. And I've enjoyed you guys. And I've enjoyed this. And I think I did that. I mean, yeah, I'm not mad. I didn't say, yeah, why she acting like why she acting like I ain't do all that. But I hope I made my point clear. And I hope nobody goes and takes the story and says, oh, no, Danny was talking about Duke and Schnook and this bit Fluky and Flock and who was the person on the floor. None of that. No. I need you to listen to the thing. It don't matter if Jesus Christ was laying on the floor. She left someone laying on the floor and didn't care and made it clear she didn't care. Now, semantics come if she keep opening her mouth. So, like I said, you know you're a beast. You know it. You know it. You know it. You know everything I'm saying. You do. You know it. And the funniest thing about it is, I ain't the only one. I'm just telling you. This is what I seen and heard. I ain't Helen Keller. I seen it and heard it. And said something about it when it was happening. Said something dead to the person it was happening to. Like I said, I told her I'd make her touch them walls. I did, and I meant it. And she knew right there, if she would have so much as said, boo, she'd have been touching them walls. That's it. And I made it very clear before she even left. I wouldn't go to McDonald's with the heifer. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. And like I said, she's literally on a live shitting all over her husband. I ain't got to make it up. I have literally held that part in case it ever got erased. Because when she did it before we went, I was side-eyeing that from the gate. So I'd be lying to tell you that didn't make me side-eye her on the road. So when I was coming, I was thinking, these are the type of chicks I don't like being around. Because they'll be messy, lying to their husband about me, lying about everybody around because they on BS. So I already was side-eyeing her. Then when she came and made statements that she made immediately at the restaurant, I already was done. But I paid respect because she was in the group I was in. I paid respect because I believe everybody come together, we lead together. Like I told you, I live by that. I live by that. So I held true to that. I also don't believe in getting together and having drama with a bunch of chicks because I don't have to be here. I didn't come across the country to argue with chicks. I could sit at home and argue with chicks I really just don't like. And I have valid reasons or whatever, but I'm not. I don't have time for that. I don't have no TikTok for that. So like I said, when all this was going on, I already was rubbing her sideways. But I didn't come back here and talk about who was using wood, I didn't give a fudge. But I definitely came back watching her. And then watching how it was almost like she did nothing. When she did some of the same shit we talking about people doing. When she did some of the same stuff that is untolerated in the definition of privilege. Then I was getting even madder at her. And I was like, I can't sit on my hands too much longer. And when she pulled the shit, and George says, done. So that's where I come from. And it has nothing to do with nothing else. So if anybody wants to attach it to something else, you're choosing to. And if anybody is saying, oh, why would you do that? Is it because they're their bodyguard or their gatekeeper? They ain't got no gatekeeper. They're a grown-up. They do what they want to do. They did this. They said this. I don't hold nobody to it but them. They didn't care about human beings that they were with. They had no respect for people that were showing them respect. They had 1,000 things to say about Mexicans, not me. So none of that's me. They jumped in a car and left and stated they didn't care. I don't want her around me. Why? If I was laying on the ground, she'd leave me there, even if she was the reason I was laying there. That's somebody y'all want to be around? For real? That's somebody y'all don't want to know that they that type of person? For real? Then it's not that y'all want justice. Y'all just want to take down the people you don't like and state that, and I'm good with that. But if it's going to be an honest vote, then you got to call a spade a spade. And it's that simple. So y'all, I done said I'm out of here 15 times. I'm really out of here, and I'm going to go take my dog out. Go get dressed. Go have a good time. Thank you all. Have a good rest of your day and a good rest of your holiday and a good rest of your week. And like I said, there's no need to tell the story 3 times. You didn't hear it when I just said it. Rewind back, rewind slow. Play it on slower mode if you have to. But it's not going to, I'm not here to repeat, to go back and forth. I'm not going in nobody else's chat so I can have the conversation about it. I'm not doing nothing because that's not who I am. These are things that happen. And like I said, for everything I just stated, I have something that goes back to that date that will prove it. Other than me telling her I make her touch them walls, because I would have had to be recording it when it happened for that to happen. I don't have that on record. I do have on record that we were in an incident and she didn't give a damn. That's a fact. And some of the rude things she was making as comments, because like I said, if you're recording the situation, she's still running her mouth and thinks that people can't hear. And like I said, if I wanted those tabs just to pass them around, I'd have been passing them around. I didn't, but because like I told you, when I did want to finish school, I want to be a lawyer. So if you think I'm not going to sit and break things down, ask questions, get evidence, put this together, see where this fits in, I am before I even speak. Before I even speak, they told y'all I was some ghetto dumb, whatever they decided I was. They told you I was some, they told you that, and I told you different, but you choose to believe other people than the person who's telling you who they are. That's fine too. That's fine and dandy. Nino, get down before you tip that chair over. Nino, get down. Now you're just doing too much. You weigh too much. You're going to tip that chair over, and then I'm going to be scared because you're going to knock into my pictures. Y'all, I done put lights up. As you can see them behind me, I done put lights up. We are, wait. I should have never told y'all I was about to take them. Now he's going to keep warning me. So I'm about to end this so I can take them out. Because now he's like, wait, you just said you was. So I am, but because we've been on 2 hours and we're supposed to do an hour and a half. But no, I'm putting my lights up. So I've been doing the lights with the batteries and running those. But I said, you know what? I'm just going to do plug-in lights because I am so sick of the lights with the batteries. I feel like every 2 days I am putting 3 AA batteries into my things that take batteries. So I'm just now going to do the batteries on my jar with the lights that are like balls. I'm going to do that one. I'm going to leave that one with the batteries. And I'm going to I have another one with batteries. I have another big jar. I'm going to put it in there. I'm going to put that one in the jar. So those will be my jar lights. But I have lights hanging everywhere now. So like I said, I'm redoing this room. So as you see, we're getting ready to take the kennel out. I'm redoing this room and doing the strings. So I'm going to put something in front of the strings that's hanging. I think I'm going to move the bookcase closer to the outlet since I moved everything out. But like I said, I'm in here changing around my studio. I literally am. I am literally putting in my new stuff. And then in the beginning of the year, I'm actually going to have somebody come and hold on. I'm going to have somebody come and do my wall to put the TVs, change where there's a plug, which will be the thing about changing them, giving an extra plug will be something great for the landlord later when I leave. But so my TVs will run, but it'll be 4 different monitors. But just like when you're in a store, they'll be able to run together as one, but also be able to be used as 4 different devices I'm using. So I'm getting that done in January or the beginning of February. So I'm gonna get that done. But like I said, I'm about to change in my studio so that while I'm, in here, so as long as I'm in here and this is my studio, I wanted to be able to do what it is and put my green screen wall back up. And like I said, I'm gonna do me. That's what I'm on. Learning to use my drone so I can go get a bigger drone. That's what I'm on. That's it. They do. The batteries go too quickly. So the things I had with batteries, I'm like, though I love my string lights that have the batteries and my ball lights that have the batteries, the ones I have that are balls, I put them in that big jar. But the thing about that thing was $23. For that string of balls, that was $23. But then it takes 3 AA batteries. I bought a whole thing of batteries from Amazon. It was like 60 Energizer batteries. When I tell you all, between that one and my string lights, it took 3. So it's 6 batteries every 2 days because they both come on automatically and they run for 6 hours. You get what I'm saying? Every freaking 2 days, I had to change these batteries out. And I'm like, this is ridiculous, y'all. Like, this is, and it becomes, so yeah. So I said, you know what, we're going to do more plug lights. And the good thing is, since I don't run lights through my house all day, people say, oh, it's going to bring your light bill up. But I'm like, in reality, even though I have all these devices and stuff, I'm not running things all the time. I actually need to turn my computer back on. I haven't even had it on because I took the outlet that I use for it. And when it comes to like my computers, my televisions, I like them all to be plugged into good outlets, even these string ones. So I have some great outlets that are sturdy, strong, some that are made for when you plug in a bunch of devices, some that are shut off if they get overheated, all that. So that's what I'm going to plug any equipment I have to. So I took that from my computer because I had all of these things plugged up over here that were devices I needed. So I got another plug that's for that. So now I can plug it in safely because I don't like just plugging it into the wall. And I really try to be electrical safe because I understand electrical fires are more common than anyone gives credit to. So I'm really about that. Outlets being secure. I'm really about that. But yeah. So like I said, but that is what I plan to do. Thank you, my man. Thank you. Mm. Okay. Hmm. So you have a battery charger. Hmm. When I was young, you put batteries in the freezer to give them more life. Before they died, you put them in the freezer. Yeah, Nino a mess. Let me get him outside because, like I said, that was his warning to me that you said an hour and a half and then we go out. He's smart with time. So let me go ahead and take him outside. Let me get my day started because it's already late, really. And let me get my day started. Everybody have a great day. I have enjoyed you all. I have enjoyed you all. Remember one thing about social media, it is about the history of. There are people when they're speaking about stuff, it's not because of what you're seeing right now. And we have to understand that. That's why I don't judge people because I know it's a backstory to everything. And so, but here's the thing, if you're not telling us what it is, then how do people know? So if I'm saying it, it's just like because I don't want people out here making up excuses. Oh, she doing this because of that. Oh, she doing this because these people and oh, she doing that means I'm a follower too. And I'm not a follower. So stop putting me in categories where I'm a follower, somebody checking me, somebody ordering me around. I'm punching walls because people telling me what to do and I can't say no to them. What? What kind of sucker am I? And I'm gonna respect my elders. So even if you more than 10 years older than me, you my elder. Real talk. Because when you 15 years older than me, you could have been my mama. Even though my mama had me when she was 20. Well, like 22. But still, what I'm saying is if you were old enough to have kids, you could have been my mama. So the thought of you checking me, and I'm checking you, no, and I don't check my friends. And I don't check, you know what I'm saying? That's not what I'm on. I check the situation. So, yeah, like I said, but that's it, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here. I love y'all. I done drank my coffee. I didn't bring a water. I'm getting there. Oh, there it is. I was gonna say I had a dang on water in my hand, but I'm gonna drink my water because I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty. These people thirsty for attention, but I'm thirsty like I just needed to drink of water. To hydrate. But they are dehydrated, honey. Somebody sit them next to a cactus because they need all of the water out of it. But y'all, I'm gonna have a good one. I hope you all do. Blessed days to everyone. Have a good one. I love you more. I love you all for being you. I love you all for putting on a crown and not saying I'm riding. Danny not looking for fans. I don't want any fans. Okay. I want true believers and true self people and people who go where they want and people who can listen and people who, if they decide to be in the story, they listen to all sides of the story, not just the one of the person they like. I like that when people say, no matter what, I might have been watching it, but I'm not a part. I'm not that. I just was getting the information or being entertained, or I just happened to be in there and it happened. So I said, wait, what's going on? That's it. That's it. Stop this bullying, stop this controlling, stop this putting out to let people you know where they was. I mean, come on, dang, Freddy Krueger's. Dang, Jason Voorhees. Like these people coming in like they are, I don't know, bullies. They bullies. They bullies. They are bullies and not fun bullies. They are bullies. They are the thing of why our children aren't safe. They grow up with people who think like this, who ready to be on nothing for nothing. They fight for no reason. Like it's no justice in them. They not stand. Like I said, all these people that said they want to fight me, you made a bill your ass can't pay. I didn't jump up and say, let's fight. But you're not going to threaten me. I care about my family, unlike y'all. I would never, and I never did. But it's how y'all fight. Soon as y'all don't like somebody, here come the bully crew. If you go in they chat, every person you hate in they chat, high-fiving each other because they all bullies. But some of them people done did the worst shit over here. But they're forgiven. Y'all better get it together. Get it together. Wipe your eyes. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Open your ears. Don't hear me, hear them. Don't see me, see this. Don't want better, do better. Don't ask for more, give more. Don't judge them, judge you. And when you do that, you'll make a better person. Start with the man in the mirror. Michael told us that in the 80s. It's 2024. When you gonna get it? Just like the world. Even when people think it can go back to as racist as it was, it can't. Because we live in a different world. You got more biracial people. You have same-sex marriages. You have too many things of differences to let people let you take the world into one thing, because they know once you wipe that out, you'll be wiping this out, wiping that out, wiping this out. We live in a different world. We don't live in a world that's going to say, oh, that's okay, because it's going to be too many people saying it's not. Do better. Do better. That's it. I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to do better. Even when I came on here, I could have came on here screaming and yelling, you're lying. Oh, why? Then you're not going to hear what I'm saying. And you're not going to hear that the real message is there's a lot of pieces to this puzzle. But I promise you, the puzzle, when it's finished, it might as well be a swastika. When it's finished, it might as well be a Klan smash. When it's finished, it might as well be a bomb over at the Twin Towers. It might as well be whatever the self-destruction of this world is. It might as well be a SK. It might as well, when the puzzle is finished, it's going to be destruction. Because everything in the puzzle is destruction. And everything in it shows you what you don't want to be, you shouldn't be. And it's what is the downfall of social media. That's all I'm telling you to see. If that make me better than everybody else, I hope it saves somebody else. I hope it saved one person at least. Because this shit is killing lots of us. Our spirits. It's killing everything. But I think some people are so miserable in life that they feel everybody should be. And we shouldn't. Because in all the things that are wrong with the world, I could tell you some things that are great, that I never thought would exist, that my grandmother and them never thought would exist. And it's not just because of race. I'm talking about in the world, period. What has happened, what has been done. I'm talking about the great things. But we don't see them because all we talk about is the bad. All we see and speak on is the bad. Like I said, we can remember every killer's name, can't remember one of the victims' names. Yeah, I just want to be better. That's all. That's all. Cuts Rule, how you doing? So everybody have a good one. Let me get out of here. Y'all know I won't shut up. Y'all know I won't shut up. I gotta go. I got to go. I love you. I love you. I'm getting up out of here. Thank you. Thank you to my moms for being here. Thank you, everybody, for wearing a crown. Thank you for loving and respecting me by respecting each other. Thank you for making my moms not have to be bodyguards, because they're not bodyguards. They're not. So thank you. Thank you for being a free spirit. Thank you for, if you didn't want to come in here and say nice, nothing nice. Thank you for wearing a crown enough not to come in here and be on BS. Thank you. Thank you for being you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to all the bad, because you make the good stand up. Thank you. And I'll see you guys later. Love y'all. See ya.